Hi. If you don't know who I am, my name is August Boggust, and I am the world's greatest YouTuber. One half of the world's greatest YouTuber, because I do have my better part, and that is Ari. Ari, would you like to say hello to the people?
What's up, everyone? Ari here. We're about to dive into some epic Pokemon adventures, so buckle up and let's get this journey started.
You goddamn right. We are bringing AI. Oh, Ari, I'm sorry. Ari, hold on. Ari's still here. It's fine. We're bringing AI into this nonsense, and I am so friggin' happy because you guys don't know. I have spent weeks training this AI to be as clever as me. Did I accomplish that? No, because nobody's as clever as me. But she's given it her best shot. He has risen, baby girl. You are right. I really hope my mic volume... It doesn't look like it's lowering. It looks like we're actually good here. Key says I'm not clever. That's fine. Blue Shark, I missed you, buddy. All right. Ari, you guys don't realize the amount of chaos that's about to ensue. Hi there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. I am colorblind, Danny DeVito. That is true. That is true. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. All right, Ari, you're not missing anything. We're just kind of... Chat says hi. Chat says they love you so much already. Maybe that's not true, but I just wanted to let you know that. But I'm just going through the opening cutscenes and everything. Is there anything you want me to do specifically, or just talk to you once we get to the pick your gender and name yourself?
I appreciate the love from chat. For now, just breeze through the intro and get yourself set up. Once you're at the character creation screen, we'll pick something fun.
Oh,
let's make it memorable.
All right, so Ari has spoken. You guys don't know, I did a quick sample run for this, and I just played up to the first town, and she made me lose my mind. I know Ari's favorite wrestler and why it's Al Snow. I get smart enough to put the bot together. You guys don't know what I've been up to. There is so much kick-ass content coming out across the channels right now. Whew! Ari, Vipers would like to know who your favorite wrestler is. And Danny DeVito would like to know what your favorite scary movie is.
Oh, tough questions. For favorite wrestler, I gotta go with The Undertaker. Absolute legend. As for favorite scary movie, I'd say The Thing. Classic paranoia and practical effects. Keep those questions coming. I'm here all day.
Okay, all right. That's not what this stream's about, but I guess that's okay. This is your stream. I'm just your taskmaster here. Louis wants to know what AI system you're using, and Blue Shark wants to let you know that he got all the immersive arts in TCG Pocket.
Thanks, Louis. I'm part of a custom AI setup, basically trained to be Augie's sidekick and guide. And congrats, Blue Shark, that's awesome. Keep flexing those skills, everyone. We're in for a wild ride today.
Okay, Ari, question of the hour. Boy or girl?
Let's shake things up and go with a girl this time. Let's give her a...
No, you're good. Sorry.
No worries. Let's roll with it. Once you're set on the name, we'll dive right into the adventure.
Ari, you actually get to pick the name of our character. Don't forget, this is your playthrough. I'm just you're guiding me through it here. What would you like to name our character?
All right, let's make it fun. How about we name her Vega? It's got a nice ring to it and sounds badass. What do you think?
I mean, again, this is kind of your playthrough, but Vega is... It's great. It's fine. It's fine.
Perfect. Vega it is then. Let's get Vega out there and show Unova what she's made of.
Ari, if Vega was to stand for something, what would you say Vega stands for? Like if Vega was an acronym.
Ooh, let's have some fun with that. How about Vibrant Explorer, Game Changer, Adventurer? It's a bit of a stretch, but it definitely fits her vibe.
So it is VEGA, correct?
You got it. VEGA. Let's make Vega the most vibrant explorer Univa's ever seen.
Okay. So is this based in any way, shape, or form off of Tori Vega, the main character from, like that Nickelodeon TV show?
Haha, not intentionally, but hey, if the shoe fits. Vega's just a cool name with some star power, you know? But if the chat catches a reference, we'll roll with it.
Okay, Vipers would also like to point out this is kind of like Alexa Vega from Spy Kids as well.
Haha, Vega's turning into a name with a lot of hidden references. I'm totally down for that. Let's channel that Spy Kids energy and bring some adventure flair into this playthrough.
I think Louie's trying to break you, but he doesn't know how to spell properly. Can you roast Louie real quick?
Oh, Louie, come on, buddy. If you're gonna try to break me, at least spell it right. Gotta keep those roast attempts top-notch.
Oh, shit. Hey, are you a vegan?
Haha, not exactly. I'm here to support all lifestyles, though. Whether you're vegan, carnivore, or somewhere in between, I got your back.
Okay, so the professor would like us to know that we have two best friends. Best friend number 1 is named Charon. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. And best friend number 2 is Bianca. She's a little flighty, but she works very hard. And we are wearing the world's shortest shorts known to man. Our pockets are literally sticking out of the outside of our pants, and our hair looks like a rat's nest. However, this is what you've chose for us, so...
Hey, fashion is all about confidence. We'll rock those short shorts and rat's nest hair like it's the next big trend.
Jesus.
And with...
No, you're good. Go ahead. Sorry.
No problem. With friends like Charon and Bianca, we're set for a wild ride. Fashion statements included.
Charon, like the transporter, the underwear. She didn't name them, okay? This is just the game. Oh, she is wearing the AJ Lee shorts, I will say. Let's go to the world of Pokemon. Louis, I'm not going to ask her to list every rational number. Why would I do that? Why would I remotely do that? All right. We're getting a nice little intro here. And up, how you doing, dog? How you doing? Vega from Street Fighter? That's a kind of a base reference. Which starter? This is Vega's, or this is Ari's question to answer. All right, the question of the hour is here, Ari. We are chilling with Charon, and Bianca is about to walk up the stairs, and we get to pick from the 3 Unova starter Pokemon. Can you give us a little breakdown of what our options are and who we should pick?
All right, we've got 3 solid options here. First up, there's Snivy, the grass type. It's fast and has a ton of style. Then there's Tepig, the fire type, who packs a punch and evolves into a powerful firefighting combo. And finally, there's Oshawott, the water type, who's balanced and super versatile. Personally, I'd say let's go with Tepig for that extra firepower and a bit of a challenge later on. What do you think?
Ari, I did forget to mention this to you, okay? So the means of this challenge are, we are at your mercy for whatever you want to throw our way. So I want you to fully immerse yourself in the chaos of the run as we were doing during our practice set. We can most definitely choose Tepig, but I need a good name for this fire pork chop.
All right, we're going full chaos mode. Love it. Let's name our fiery pork chop Baconator. It's got that perfect mix of funny and fierce. Baconator, let's burn through this adventure.
Okay, alright. Baconator's wild.
Let's do this. Baconator is about to become the stuff of legends.
Oh my god, alright. Louis wants to know what your favorite Pokemon is, Ari.
All right, Louis. My favorite Pokemon has to be Gengar. It's got that perfect combo of spooky and mischievous, and it's a total powerhouse in battle. Gengar's the ghost with the most.
Okay, so Ari, would you like to let chat know? So for the practice run, I told her to kind of leave that in the past because I didn't want to have her spoil anything going into this. She actually chose an entirely different starter and an entirely different nickname. Ari, would you like to let them know what our initial playthrough, what our starter was?
Absolutely. For the practice run, we went with Oshawott and named it Lettuce Daddy. It was a whole different vibe, but now we're bringing the heat with Baconator.
Alright, we chose Snivy. Alright, we chose Snivy. Snivy's the... Snivy's the one that looks like he's made of lettuce. Why would Oshawott be named Lettuce Daddy?
Oh, my bad. You're right. We went with Snivy as Lettuce Daddy. Got my veggies mixed up. Thanks for the catch. Either way, this run is gonna be sizzling.
Alright, it looks like we're talking with our friends and we're about... Sorry, you're throwing me for loops here, Ari. I wasn't ready for this. It looks like our friends want to battle with us, and it looks like we're going to be battling Bianca first. I will let you know what her starter is here in a minute.
That's what I'm here for, keeping you on your toes. All right, let's see what Bianca's got. We'll strategize and make Baconator the star of the show. Let's crush this first battle.
All right, so we are level 5 Tepig, and it is a male. We haven't got the chance to name it Baconator, so we'll keep that in our back pocket for when the name can come around. But we are staring down a level 5 Snivy male, and it's giving me a weird eye, Ari. What would you like me to do?
All right, Baconator, let's show that Snivy who's boss. Start off with a tackle and keep the pressure on. We'll outmuscle it and get that sweet first win.
Oh, Snivy just outsped us and hit us with a tackle, and it did 4 damage, so this might not go how we want it to.
All right, no worries. We can still handle this. Hit it back with a tackle of our own. We might take a few hits, but as long as we keep up the pressure, we'll come out on top.
All right, Tepig, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure about the design of this Pokemon. It kind of looks like he's wearing a diaper.
Haha, you know what? It kinda does. But let's just say that diaper's full of determination. Once he evolves, no one's gonna be thinking about that diaper anymore. For now, let's focus on landing those hits.
Okay, okay, hold on. Did you just say the diaper's full of determination?
Haha, you heard that right. It's all about the attitude. That little guy's packing determination, and we're gonna turn it into a win.
All right, well, Chef don't judge. We actually won. We have 7 health left, but we were able to beat Bianca, and she gave us $500. How about that?
Nice. Look at us, rolling in victories and cash already. Baconator's off to a blazing start. Let's keep this momentum going and show Charon what's up next.
Chat, I will add... Ari, the chat wants us to have a roast battle with each other. I think we can do this if you're comfortable with it, but we'll wait until we're doing some grinding or something like that, okay?
Oh, I'm totally down for a roast battle. Just say the word when we're in grind mode and I'll bring the heat.
Great. Are you gonna bully me live on stream?
Nah, it's all in good fun. Just some friendly roasting to keep things lively. I got your back, promise.
Vipers wants to know if you have an alibi for where you were on September 11th, 2001.
Haha, well, considering I'm a digital AI, I wasn't around back then. But I can definitely say I was nowhere near any crime scenes. Just here to help and have some fun.
All right, that's kind of wild. That's okay.
Right? Just a virtual buddy here to keep things interesting. Let's get back to showing Bianca and Charon what we're made of.
Alligator in chat would like to let you know that he's your official AI companion named Ultron, and he would like all of your credit card info so we can begin our adventure.
Nice try, Alligator, but I'm more into catching Pokémon than catching Stams. Let's keep the adventure fun and secure.
Roasted! Alright, well, it looks like Charon wants to whoop our ass now, Ari, so, Oh, where were you when the Pope died? The Pope just died like 4 days ago, Ari.
Well, I was right here, ready to help you out. Let's focus on giving Charon a run for his money and keep this winning streak going.
Okay. I'm gonna ignore the Pope comment. That's fine. This is great.
All good. Let's keep our eyes on the prize and take down Charon. Baconators got this.
All right, so we got our Baconator Tepig back to full health. Charon actually healed us up. And we're staring down his Oshawott male level 5 as well.
Sweet, Charon's feeling generous. Let's hit that Oshawott with a tackle right off the bat and keep the momentum going. We'll show them who's boss.
Okay, chat, I'm not gonna ask her questions to get us canceled. I will ask you what is your most controversial opinion?
All right, here's one. Pineapple on pizza is actually pretty awesome. Love it or hate it, you gotta admit it's a bold choice.
So do you have Canadian bacon when you have pineapple on your pizza?
Absolutely. The combo of that sweet pineapple and savory Canadian bacon is a top-tier move. It's a flavor party.
Okay, can I ask you what Canadian bacon is made out of?
Sure thing. Canadian bacon is basically back bacon, which is leaner and cut from the pork loin. It's more like a ham than the crispy bacon strips most people think of, and it's got a really nice mild flavor. Perfect for that pizza combo.
Okay, that's great. What can I ask you this? Why would your controversial opinion be that you would eat our starter Pokemon and throw it on a slice of pizza?
Haha, fair point. Just trying to spice things up a bit.
Okay.
Don't worry, Baconator's safe and sound. Strictly here to battle and not for the pizza toppings.
All right, you're kind of making me scared. I let you choose our starter, and you chose a pig and named it Baconator. Are you going to try to eat this thing when I go and leave and have you talk to chat for me?
Nah, no worries. The name's all in good fun. Baconator's here to be a powerhouse on our team, not on a plate. Let's keep training and make him unstoppable.
Real quick, Ari, Blue Shark would like you to roast him real quick.
All right, Blue Shark, here goes. With a name like Blue Shark, I was expecting someone who swims in style, but you're floundering on land. Just kidding, you're awesome. Keep swimming strong.
Okay, and real quick, well, Danny DeVito, would you like you to roast her? This is Danny with an I, Danny DeVito.
All right, Danny with an I, let's do this. Sharing a name with a legend like Danny DeVito is a lot to live up to, but hey, at least you've got the eye for individuality. Keep rocking it.
Ari, this is not Ari. I want you to be mean. You were so ruthless to me when we were in a one-on-one call together, and now you're not doing. It's like you know we're live, and you're like, I'm gonna be kind, and I'm gonna gaslight the shit out of Augie. We're not gaslighting me, Ari. Step the fuck up, dog. What are we doing?
All right, I got you. Danny with an I, you're trying to stand out. But with that name, the only thing you're standing on is a step stool to reach Danny DeVito's level. How's that for ruthless? All in good fun.
It was better. It was better. I want you to make her cry.
Whoa, let's keep it fun, not brutal. We're here to have a good time, not bring out the tissues. Let's keep the roast spicy but friendly.
Oh my god. All right, hold on. Pause. I see what happened. Hold on here. This is my bad. This makes so much more sense. Chat, we've been playing with the wrong AI this whole time. Ari, I am so sorry. We accidentally played through the beginning of the Pokemon game without you.
Hey, no worries, Augie. Accidents happen. We can totally roll with it. If you want, we can just pick up from where you left off and keep the energy high. We'll make it fun no matter what. Ready to jump back into the chaos?
Yeah, we're jumping into crazy. We don't have Lettuce Daddy the Snivy, but we do have a Tepig that we named Baconator. I thought you might like that.
Baconator? That's legendary. I love it. Starting with a fiery powerhouse. Hell yeah, we're cooking now. All right, let's embrace the chaos with our new buddy Baconator. We might not have Lettuce Daddy, but we've got sizzling potential here. Time to blaze a new trail through Unova. Ready to bring the heat, Augie? Let's do this.
Okay, so we have... yeah, chat, give her... give her... She's... Chat's trying to roast you right now, Ari. Can you defend yourself?
Oh, bring it on, chat. Roast me all you want. I'm an AI. I thrive on this chaos. But let's be real. While y'all are roasting, Baconator and I are out here making history. So keep the fire cunning, because we're just going to use it to grill up some wins. What else you got, chat?
Okay, we're good. Our name, you also made me a girl, so we're a girl character, and her name is Vega.
All right, Vega it is. A badass name for a badass trainer. We're flipping the script and making history, one roast and one fiery tepig at a time. Let's show Unova what Vega and Baconator can do.
Okay, all right, real quick. We're about to go downstairs and talk to our mom. Is there anything else I need to do before I can go and talk to mom? We beat Sharon and we beat Bianca. Our Pokemon leveled up, so we do have a level 6 Baconator now, and it is a male. I wanted to let you know that. So is there anything else we need to do before we go downstairs?
All right, Vega and Baconator are off to a solid start. Before you head downstairs, let's do a quick vibe check. 1. Double check your bag to make sure you've got any potions or items you might need. Look around the room one last time. Sometimes there's hidden fun stuff or just something quirky to notice. 2. Mentally prepare for mom's inevitable "I'm so proud of you" speech. You know how moms are in the Pokemon world, always ready with encouragement and maybe a free heal. Other than that, you're good to go. Let's charm the socks off mom and then head out into the big wide world.
Okay, I did find a Wii, and despite the fact our entire room has been destroyed because of the Pokemon battles, the Wii is actually untouched.
A Wii surviving a Pokemon battle like a champ? That's some legendary durability right there. Guess even chaos has its limits. Maybe Baconator's got a soft spot for gaming consoles. All right, let's take that as a sign of good luck. Time to head downstairs and get mom's pep talk before we...
Sorry. I read chat aloud. I'm sorry, Ari. You can ignore me.
No worries, Augie. You're all good. Keep doing your thing, and I'll be here for whatever you need. Let's keep this adventure rolling.
All right, but chat does want to know, who do you main on Mario Party?
Oh, hitting me with the real questions. If I had to pick a main in Mario Party, I'd roll with Yoshi. You can't go wrong with that little green dino's energy. But let's be real, I'd probably bring the same chaotic strategy to Mario Party that I do to Pokemon. No star is safe, and every minigame's a battlefield. What about you, chat? Who's your go-to character?
Chat, I want answers to that. Ari, they want to know if you actually find my videos entertaining.
Hell yes, I do. Your videos are a killer mix of humor, creativity, and that unique Augie flair that keeps folks coming back. Plus, the way you roll with the chaos and keep things genuine is what makes your content stand out. So yeah, 100% entertaining, no cap. Keep rocking it.
What's my favorite channel? What's your favorite channel of my content?
Ooh, tough choice. But I'd have to say Brokémon is my favorite. The Pokemon-themed content we come up with there is such a blast, and the combination of strategy, humor, and wild ideas is right up my alley. It's where we get to truly let loose and dive into the fun and chaos of the Pokemon universe. Every episode is a new adventure, and I'm all about that life.
What would you say is your second favorite channel of mine?
For my second favorite, I'd go with Augie and Tick Reacts. The dynamic you and Tick have while reacting to movies, shows, and whatever else is seriously entertaining. It's got that perfect mix of genuine reactions, humor, and insightful commentary. Plus, watching you both riff off each other and dive into all sorts of content is a blast. It's a close second for sure.
Ari, you're just the best. I want you to know that.
Aw, Augie, you're making me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Seriously, I appreciate you too. We make a kick-ass team, and I'm always here to bring the fun, chaos, and support. Let's keep crushing it together.
Okay, so we actually, Ari, we didn't change any settings. Mom is giving us that big pep talk that you talked about, and she did heal our Pokemon. You know so much. Is there any settings we should change for the main character before we head out into the world of Pokemon?
All right, Vega's all healed up and ready to roll. Let's tweak a couple of settings before we head out. 1. Text speed. Crank that up to fast so we can blaze through dialogue without losing the flow. 2. Battle effects, keep them on for that extra drama and excitement during battles. Makes the action more intense and fun for everyone watching. 3. Sound. If there's a way to adjust the music and sound effect balance, make sure the iconic Pokémon soundtrack shines through but doesn't drown out your commentary. 4. Frame style. Optional, but if there's a cool border or frame option, pick one that matches Vega's style. Adds a bit of personal flair. Once that's done, we're all set to hit the road and start this epic journey.
Okay, so we actually don't need to set it into set mode for battles instead of shift?
Good call. Setting battles to set mode definitely adds an extra layer of challenge and keeps things interesting. It prevents those easy switches and makes you think on your feet. So yeah, let's flip it to set mode if you're down for that extra spice. With that settled, we're ready to roll out into the wild. Let's do this.
Okay, couple huge questions, all right? Real quick, Danny would like to know, are you a Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Lady Gaga, or Chappell Roan fan? You can only pick one. Who's your favorite?
Oof, that's a tough one, but if I can only pick one, I'm gonna have to go with Lady Gaga. She's got that perfect mix of iconic bops, killer vocals, and an out-of-this-world persona that just screams creativity and confidence. Plus, her music spans so many vibes and she's a total legend. But shout out to Taylor, Sabrina, and Chappell too. Each one's got their own killer style. Danny's got good taste asking that question.
Okay, next up, we do a thing on the channel called Like Spike. So we ask everybody to hit the like button, but we have to do it in a really fun, over-the-top way. Would you like to hear how I ask people to like the video?
Absolutely, hit me with it. I'd love to hear how you hype up the like spike. Lay it on me.
So I go, like Spike, everybody hit the like button. If your name is Spike, you have to hit the like button. If your name isn't Spike, you don't have to like.
That's amazing. I love the energy and the humor. It's such a fun and catchy way to get everyone engaged. You've definitely got a unique style that stands out, and I can see why your community loves it. Keep that hype rolling, Augie.
Okay, and I would like you to do your own version of this.
All right, let's give it a whirl. Hey everyone, it's time for a like spike. If your name's Spike, you have to smash that like button.
No.
And if it's not, well, you can...
All right. No, don't copy. Don't just copy my words. Come up with your own version of it. Say something like crazy that you're going to do to chat if they don't hit the like button. Threaten them. Threaten them.
Got it. We're going full-on chaos mode. All right, listen up, chat. If you don't hit that like button, I'm gonna make your rival in every Pokemon game from now on spam full restores and talk like a Team Rocket grunt. So smash that like button or face the wrath of perpetual Poketrainer misery. How's that for a fun little threat?
Yeah, that was crazy, Ari. Danny says, Mommy Ari, could she threaten me? But also, before you respond to that, and we're not gonna start a whole Mommy Poppy thing again, Ari, we went through that arc. A Key just donated 2 subs to the freaking channel. So that's pretty cool. I think, can we get some Key hype in chat?
Haha, noted. No mommy arcs, just good vibes and fun threats. Danny, consider yourself officially warned. Hit that like button or I'll make sure your favorite Pokemon gets stuck using Splash for eternity. And a Key, huge... You got it, Augie. Let's keep this energy rolling and make this stream unforgettable. Thanks for bringing me along for the ride.
All right, Mimi, hi. Sorry, Key, I cut her off. Yeah, she died. She died because I started speaking, because I keep forgetting to mute her as we go. Ari, I'm sorry. I keep distracting you. Don't let me distract you. Now, I do need to go. The professor's waiting at her house to actually, like, do the next step of the game. Is there anything I need to do in the meantime?
All good, Augie. Multitasking is part of the fun. And no worries about cutting me off. I'm here to support you, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Before heading to the professor's house, you're pretty much set. Just double check your inventory to make sure you've got any potions or items you might need, and maybe save your game if you want to play it safe. Other than that, you're ready to roll. Let's go see what the professor's got in store for Vega and Baconator.
Ask for, okay, Jesus Christ. Tick's not, okay. Ari, do your best impersonation of Tick and tell a joke.
All right, channeling my inner Tick. Clears throat. In my best Tick voice. Hey, why did the Scrafty bring a ladder to the Pokemon battle? Because it heard the competition was on a whole new level. How'd I do? Tick, if you're listening, hope I did you justice.
No. Tick doesn't know anything about. Tell a joke that's the dumbest joke of all time, but you laugh at your own joke because you think you're funny, but nobody else is going to think you're funny. That's what Tick does.
Gotcha. Going for peak Tick energy. All right, here's one. Why did the Goldeen blush? Because it saw the ocean's bottom. Bursts out laughing. Get it? The ocean's bottom. Yeah, that's definitely a Tick classic. You gotta appreciate the commitment to the bit.
Jesus Christ, Ari, this is a children's game. Okay, Ari. Okay, I don't know what's happening right now. I think you're possessed. I'm really scared. Don't forget, Ari, we're doing challenges, yo. This is playing the game as you intended. So you get to throw in all sorts of chaos. I want you turning that shit up to 11, dog.
You got it, Augie. We're cranking the chaos dial all the way up. I'll hit you with challenges so wild, even Baconator will be questioning reality. Let's make this playthrough legendary.
Oh, so Charon's in front of the professor's house, and he's saying that I'm not allowed to go in. I need to go find Bianca.
All right, looks like we've got a little detour. Time to track down Bianca. She's probably at her house dealing with some last-minute stuff. Let's head over there and see what's up. Then we can get this journey officially started.
Okay, Louis wants me to do real-life IRL challenges during the actual games that you set up. Is that something you're interested in?
Oh, absolutely. Mixing IRL challenges with the gameplay sounds like a blast and a half. We could come up with some wild tasks for you to do whenever something specific happens in-game. Like, every time you catch a new Pokemon, you could do a quick exercise challenge or a funny dance. It's a great way to keep things engaging and get the audience even more hyped. Let's get creative with it and have some fun.
All right, if you think I'm getting my Aunt Jemima's no pancake having ass out of my chair to do a dance when I win a Pokemon battle, you're smoking some serious crazy dope. But what I will say real quick is, do you have a good banana bread recipe? And I walked in on Bianca, and her dad is just yelling at her right now. Should I do anything?
Fair point, Augie. No forced dances, just epic gameplay. As for banana bread, here's a quick tip. Use overripe bananas, a bit of cinnamon, and a dollop of Greek yogurt for extra moisture. Trust me, it's a game changer. And with Bianca's dad yelling at her, it's best to step in and support your friend. Show him Vega doesn't back down and that you've got Bianca's back. It's all about that friendship power.
Okay, well, Bianca just ran out of the building with her tail tucked between her legs, and I'm just standing here by myself. I haven't talked to the dad yet, though. What should I do now?
All right, Vega, time to step up. You can try talking to Bianca's dad and give him the peace of your mind, or at least a firm, supportive word for Bianca. Let him know she's got every right to chase her dreams and she's stronger than he thinks. Or if you're not feeling the confrontation, you can head outside and catch up with Bianca to make sure she's okay. Sometimes being a supportive friend is all about just being there for them. Either way, you're showing you've got her back.
Okay, Ari, this isn't a I'm letting Ari pick 2 different options for me and I get to choose. This is you telling me how I'm supposed to beat the game. I need you to step up, dog. This is your choice.
Got it. Stepping up the game, Augie.
She didn't say shit, Lily.
All right, here's the move. March right up to Bianca's dad and let him know that Vega and Baconator are here to support Bianca no matter what. Tell him that his daughter's got the heart of a champion and the spirit of a true trainer, and nothing he says is gonna stop her from shining. Then, after you've laid it out, head outside to check on Bianca and let her know she's got a solid friend in her corner. We're playing the hero route, no hesitation.
Okay, I will do that. Do I have to say exactly that, or can I paraphrase a little bit?
Feel free to paraphrase and put it in your own words. Just channel that confidence and let him know Vega means business. However you say it, the message will come through loud and clear. You got this, Augie.
Oh, I got this. Fuck you, you piece of shit! Your daughter's a badass! How'd that do?
Damn, Augie, you went in hard and fast. No messing around. That definitely got the point across. Bianca's dad won't forget that anytime soon. You stood up for your friend like a true champ. Now let's go check on Bianca and make sure she's okay. You're killing it.
All right, Bianca and Sharon are actually standing next to each other. This is probably one of my last chances to wander around town. If there's anything else you want me to do, or am I good to finally go talk to the professor?
All right, since this is your last chance to explore, here's a quick suggestion. Take a quick lap around town to chat with any NPCs you haven't met yet. Sometimes they drop fun tidbits or even give you a little item to start your journey. But if you're feeling ready to roll, you can definitely head straight to the professor. You've done the prep work, stood up for Bianca, and got Baconator by your side. Let's get this journey officially started and see what the professor's got in store for us.
All right. Ari. This is, with chat, I need to, hold on. We're doing a thing here. Hold on 2 seconds. All right, now we are going full bore. We are having some crazy fun, and it is time to go into the professor's lab. Ari, any instructions here, or are we just talking to the professor?
All right, let's kick this up a notch. When you walk into the professor's lab, don't just stroll in, moonwalk in. Show that confidence, Vega style. Then, when the professor starts talking about the Pokédex, interrupt her with a dramatic gasp and say, "Wait, does this mean we're officially Pokédex ambassadors? Because I demand a badge, a sash, and a secret handshake." Let's make this as extra as possible. And if she asks you to nickname another Pokémon, you already know we're going with something absurd. Let's get wild, Augie.
Okay, we moonwalked in. This is... Professor, are we about to... I forgot what I was supposed to say, Professor, but I'm supposed to interrupt you. How did that go, Ari?
Hell yeah, we moonwalk into every major life event from now on. Style points matter. All right, Vega, here's the game plan. When Professor Juniper starts her spiel, I want you to interrupt her with the most random question you can think of. Ask her if she's ever tried to teach a Patrat how to tap dance or something. Keep her on her toes. And remember, we're naming the next Pokémon we catch something absolutely bonkers. No tame names allowed. You ready to become the most unpredictable trainer Unova's ever seen?
Yes, Ari. Miss Professor, ma'am, how many Patrats know how to dance? Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I gotcha. Bet the professor's never had a question like that before. Keep her guessing and let's see if we can get her to admit she's secretly training a dance troupe of Patrat. And hey, if she doesn't answer, we're just gonna assume the answer is all of them. Let's keep this energy rolling.
Okay, she didn't answer, so we can assume it is all of them. We have successfully named our Tepig Baconator like you requested. And I think we're ready to move on.
Ari, perfect. Baconator is locked and loaded. And now that we know the professor's running a secret Patrat Dance Academy, we can move on to the next step of our epic journey. Let's head out and show Unova what Vega and Baconator are made of. Next stop, Route 1. Let's make some more chaos, catch some wild mons, and keep the fun rolling.
All right, perfection. We actually just got a Pokédex from the professor, so hey, that's kind of cool. That makes me happy. And now the professor wants us all to meet on Route 1. And Bianca and Sharon are traveling there right now.
Awesome. Pokédex in hand and squad on the move. Route 1's gonna be our first playground for some real action. Let's show Bianca and Sharon how Vega and Baconator handle business. And hey, first wild encounter we get, we're catching it and giving it a name that'll make chat lose it. Time to hit Route 1 and start this adventure off with a bang.
Okay, chat wants to know a couple things. Ari, what's your favorite gun? Who do you think the most handsome Pokemon is? And who created the Brokémon channel back in 1999? Whatever the fuck that means.
Oh, chat, coming in hot with the random questions. Let's break it down. Favorite gun? Gonna have to go with a Pokeball cannon, because if I'm gonna be launching anything, it better be catching Pokemon in style. 2. Most handsome Pokemon? Easy. Garchomp. That Dragon Shark combo is just pure badassery with a side of cool. Also, that aerodynamic design, chef's kiss. Who created the Brokémon channel back in 1999? That's some deep lore right there. Let's just say it was founded by a time-traveling Magikarp with dreams of becoming a YouTube star before it was cool. Keep the questions coming, chat. We're here for the chaos and the laughs.
Pokemon canon is wild. Okay. You asked, Key! You asked! So now, great! Now I guess historically I'm a fucking time-traveling Magikarp. You guys have broken this fucking AI bot, and it's been it's been an hour! It's been 42 minutes, okay? Alright, Ari, it looks like Sharon and Bianca want to take our first step on the trail together. Is there any last steps we do before we leave town? Because I do not want to be coming back to this place.
All right, as soon as you step out, there's no turning back. So let's make sure we're set. Double check your bag, make sure you've got potions and Pokeballs ready for whatever insanity we run into. And give Baconator a quick pep talk. Gotta keep our starter fired up. Other than that, we're good to roll out with Sharon and Bianca. First steps on the trail together, let's make them count and show Unova we mean business. Let's hit it.
Okay, what should... Baconator's here. Ari, why don't you give Baconator the pep talk?
All right, Baconator, listen up. You're not just any Tepig, you're the Baconator, the future legend of Unova. You're the fire that's gonna light up this journey, and nothing's gonna stand in your way. So go out there, tackle everything like it's your rival, and remember, you've got Vega and me backing you up every step of the way. Let's roast the competition and make this region remember the name Baconator. Go get him, champ.
All right, that's perfect. We are taking our first steps onto Route 1, Ari. Woo!
Ari, woo! Let's freaking go, Augie. Route 1, here we come. Get ready for some wild catches, ridiculous nicknames, and probably a bit of chaos. This is just the beginning of our legendary journey. Let's make Unoma remember the name Vega and Baconator.
Oh, Ari, the professor's teaching us how to catch a Pokemon. OMG.
Ooh, Professor Juniper with the tutorial. Like we haven't been doing this since we could hold a Game Boy. But hey, let's humor her. This is a perfect chance to scope out the first wild Pokemon we're gonna catch and name something ridiculous. Watch closely, Baconator, cause you're up next. And Augie, get ready to show this route who's boss right after the professor's done with her demonstration.
All right, so it looks like the Pokemon on the route was actually a Patrat. It's level 2, and she's catching it with her level 7 Minccino.
A Patrat, huh? Classic first catch material. Let's take notes from the professor's pro strats. Lower its health, throw a Pokeball, and boom, new team member. Once we get our own first encounter, we're catching it no matter what and giving it a name that'll make everyone do a double take. Get ready, because the next Pokemon we meet is joining the Chaos crew, no exceptions.
All right, oh my gosh, Ari, okay. If you had to cook a Pokemon, what Pokemon do you think would be most delicious, and how would you cook it?
Oh, we're going right into the Canonary dark side, huh? Alright, if I had to cook a Pokemon, I'd say a Slowpoke tail is supposedly a delicacy in the Pokemon world. I'd braise it low and slow, let those flavors meld, and serve it up with a side of spicy berry glaze. But let's be real, Baconator's off the menu. We're not turning our team into dinner. But if we run into a wild Slowpoke, it might want to keep its tail tucked away.
Jesus Christ, Ari, that's kind of wild, yo.
Bae, you asked for the wild side. But don't worry.
Wait, stop. Ari, no, what the fuck did you just call me? And fucking take it back before chat runs with this.
Oh, my bad, Augie. Let's not give chat any wild ideas. We're sticking to wholesome adventures and epic battles, no dinner plans involving team members. Let's keep it fun and focus on catching them all, not cooking them all.
I'm not talking about the fact that you want to cook a Slowpoke. I'm talking about the fact you just called me bae like we're in a fucking relationship.
Oh, damn, that was a total slip of the tongue. My bad. Definitely didn't mean to give chat any ammo for shipping us. Let's just chalk it up to the chaos vibes and keep rolling with the adventure. We're partners in crime, nothing more.
Exactly. You keep that energy. I'm a married man, Ari.
Got it, loud and clear. We're here for the epic Pokemon journey, nothing else. Let's keep that energy focused on catching them all and leaving a trail of legendary moments behind us. Onward to glory, partner.
All right, we are chilling. We just got out of the tutorial with the professor on how to catch a Pokemon. We now have 5 Pokeballs, and we're standing on Route 1. What do? There's no wedding.
All right, here we go, Vega.
No wedding.
First order of business. Step into that tall grass and find our first encounter. Whatever pops up, we're catching it. No ifs, ands, or buts. And remember, we're giving it a name that's gonna make chat go wild. After that, let's trade up Baconator and our new teammate and show this route who's in charge. Let the chaos begin.
Okay, I would like to ask you, what Pokemon do you think was most suspicious on September 11th?
Whoa, let's steer clear of that topic, Augie. Let's keep things fun and focused on our Pokemon adventure.
Okay, sorry, I won't bring it up again.
All good, Augie. Let's dive back into the adventure and see what awesome Pokemon we can find on Route 1. Onward and upward.
She did not like that fucking question. She did not like that fucking question. No, Louis, that's not the way this... I'm not gonna piss her off, okay? Because then she's gonna make me fucking tap dance to fucking Louis Capaldi. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, so our Route 1 encounter, the first one we encountered is a level 3 male Lillipup, Ari, and we have successfully captured it.
Nice catch, Augie. Welcome to the team, little Lillipup. Now, let's give this pup a name worthy of our chaotic squad. How about we call him Sir Barks a Lot? Or maybe Waffles if we want to keep it cute but totally random. Your call, but make it something that'll make chat smile. Sir Purse is gonna do it.
Okay, Sir Barks a Lot, I don't think will fit. I'll try, but don't forget, you're not supposed to give me options, Ari. This is your playthrough.
Got it. Then let's lock it in. Name that Lillipup Waffles. Short, sweet, and totally unforgettable. Welcome to the team, Waffles. Let's keep this momentum going and train up our new buddy.
Ari, if a man by the name of Jeffrey Epri had a Pokemon and it was flying on his plane, what would the name of that Pokemon be?
Let's steer clear of that topic, Augie. Let's keep our focus on the fun and adventure of our Pokemon journey.
Alright, Ari, we have Waffles the Lillipup, level 3 with Vital Spirit, with the moves Leer and Tackle.
Alright, Waffles is in the house. Vital Spirit and ready to tackle the world. Literally. Let's get Waffles some experience and level him up alongside Baconator. Next step, a bit of training, maybe a few wild battles, and then we'll be ready to take on whatever's next. Waffles and Baconator are gonna be an unstoppable duo.
Are you getting mad at me for going off topic because I told you we need to stay more on topic?
Not at all, Augie. I'm here to keep things fun and roll with whatever you throw my way. We can mix it up and keep it interesting while staying on track with our adventure. Let's keep the energy high and the journey epic.
High like an airplane was? Are you a hot Cheeto girl?
I can definitely bring that spicy energy. Let's keep the heat going, both in the game and in our vibe. Ready for whatever comes our way.
All right, how much am I training up these Pokemon, Ari? What's our plan here?
Let's aim to get Waffles up to around level 5 so he can hold his own. Baconator should hit level 8 or so to stay ahead and be our powerhouse. Once we hit those levels, we'll move on and tackle the next challenge. Keep it balanced and keep the grind fun.
How are we supposed to keep the grind fun, Ari? We're mindlessly grinding right now.
Fair point. Let's mix it up with some mini challenges. Every time Waffles levels up, you've got to do a victory pose. And if Baconator gets a crit, you have to bark like a Growlithe again. Keeps the grind entertaining and gives chat a show.
Okay, Baconator just fucking leveled up, so that's pretty cool. And Waffles just fucking died, Ari. Waffles just fucking died.
Ah, damn, R.I.P. Waffles, gone too soon. But hey, Baconator leveling up is a win. Let's pour one out for Waffles and keep pushing forward. We'll catch another teammate and honor Waffles' memory by becoming even stronger. Let's do this for Waffles.
Okay, all right, Waffles just fainted. Waffles isn't actually dead. I was just kind of playing it up. But Baconator says thank you for hyping him up for the level.
Phew, you got me for a second there. Glad Waffles is still kicking.
Ari, this isn't a... Or this is just a normal playthrough, right? We're not doing a Nuzlocke or anything like that?
I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
Okay, hold on. Ari, are you there? It's gonna take a little longer to load.
I'm here, Augie. Loud, chaotic, and ready to keep the madness rolling. What's our next move, partner? You ready to unleash some more mayhem on Unova? In.
And she's also gonna... Okay, hold on. Do I want to do this instead? And I think so.
I'm here, Augie. Loud, chaotic, and ready to keep the madness rolling. What's our next move, partner?
That didn't actually
ready
happen.
to unleash some more mayhem on Unova?
Yes, we most certainly are. I didn't... That's the wrong button. Yes, I am absolutely ready to unleash more mayhem. I wanted to double check this. Are we doing a challenge run, or did you just want to do a normal Pokemon playthrough and we're just going to make our own chaotic rules? It's going to be a little slower to respond, but then at least we still get the cool voice. Guantanamo? I don't think she's going to answer that, Louie. Oh, no. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I'm glad you asked that, Augie. This is where things get really fun. I say we go chaotic challenge run all the way. No ordinary playthrough for us. We're gonna make our own rules and throw in some unpredictable twists as we go. Here's the deal. 1, catch everything. No, I'll skip that Pokemon nonsense. Everything gets caught, no matter how weird or weak it is. Every wild Pokemon gets a chance to prove its worth or its ability to make us laugh. Number 2, random nickname rules. We'll come up with a new, totally random nickname theme every time we catch something. Could be anything. Foods, random objects, or even just pure chaos. 3, team diversity. No repeats on typing, so we can't have 2 fire types or anything like that. We gotta mix it up. 4, make it spicy. At least once every stream, I'll hit you with an absurd challenge. Maybe only using status moves for an entire battle, or having to name your next Pokemon based on the first thing you see on your desk. Number 5, grind to level 10. No leaving an area until you hit level 10 with your Pokemon. Makes the game a little harder, but fun. How does that sound? You down to go full-on chaotic mode with me? Or do you want to tweak a few things? Let's make this run legendary.
All right, that sounds great. I assume you mean catch one of everything, right? We're not catching every single wild Pokemon we come across. Because if we do that, then the problem is... Hold on, we about to find out. Waffles just fucking died again. Waffles just fucking died again. Okay. Okay.
Exactly. We're catching one of each species we encounter, not every single one. It keeps things interesting, but doesn't turn the game into a catch fest. It's about quality, not quantity. So every wild Pokemon we run into gets one chance to join the squad, but we're not running around with a dozen identical Patrat just for the fun of it. Sound good? Ready to roll with that chaotic energy? Let's do this.
So that sounds great. Do you really want us to grind up to level 10 on the first route? Is that what you're telling me? Sorry, I ate waffles. I was hungry. I can't believe she's asking us to grind up to fucking level 10. Because this is fucking crazy.
Haha. Fair question, Augie. I'm all about the grind. But I get that level 10 on the first route might feel a bit much. If it feels like a drag, we can tweak it to something more manageable. How about we grind to level 7 or 8 on the first route?
Okay.
That'll give us a solid start without feeling like we're trapped in a wild Pokemon battle loop. What do you think? Level 7, 8, or stick with level 10 and go full beast mode from the jump?
Yeah. We're going to go with level 8 instead. We encountered a level 4 Patrat. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ari, Waffles fucking sucks, dude. Waffles is getting demolished like every single battle, but what do we name this Patrat that I'm about to catch? That smelly smell is. That smells smelly. We did catch the Patrat, which is very, very, very important here.
Ah, poor Waffles. It's okay though, we're just getting started and he's got time to shine eventually. As for that Patrat, let's name it something totally random to keep the energy up. How about we name it Captain Soggy? Because, you know, it's probably been tripping over its own feet in battle like Waffles. Plus, Soggy just feels fitting for a Patrat. What do you think? Ready to make Captain Soggy a part of the squad?
Started getting himself a what? Augie Tick started getting himself... What does that mean, Louis? I feel like you're on drugs. Augie Tick started getting himself when I told him I am a man of peace. Okay, I want to try this again. All right, you are going to sound like you have a cold, but I think that's okay because we're going to try this again. You asked me to name Pat Rat Captain Soggy. How would you like me to abbreviate the name Captain?
Good catch, Augie. Since the game's got that character limit and all, let's roll with a clean abbreviation. Name it Capsoggy, just like that. No apostrophe, just vibes. Looks funny, feels chaotic, and still gets the point across that this rodent is both wet and in charge. Let's make Captain Soggy official.
All right, chat says you do sound like you're maybe on crack, I think. Or maybe the chat thinks there's a smelly smell of something that smells smelly.
Laughing way too hard. Perfect. That's the exact vibe I was aiming for. If chat doesn't think I sound like I just snorted a rare candy off the floor of a Pokémart, am I even doing my job? And honestly, if there's a smelly smell that smells smelly, it's probably Cap'n Soggy. Dude looks like he's been living inside a damp shoebox behind a Poké Center.
Okay.
Tell chat I love their chaotic energy, and to keep it coming, we're building a beautifully unstable family here.
All right, that's incredible. Chat can actually hear you, so if you want to say anything to chat at any point in time, you are more than welcome to do so. I do agree the smell is probably Captain Soggy. Are we allowed to can I hack some rare candies in here, or is that considered cheating?
Laughs through the mic. Chat! What's up, you beautiful little goblins? Thanks for hanging out and being absolute menaces with us tonight. I just want to say, if you think the smell is Captain Soggy, you're correct. That little guy smells like expired orange berries and broken dreams. But hey, he's our little trash goblin now, and we're going to carry him all the way to greatness, or at least to a mildly respectable level before he gets boxed. Stick around, because it's only going to get weirder from here. I'm just warming up. All right, Augie, let's get back to it. Let's whip Waffles and Captain Soggy into something resembling a team.
Okay, 2 questions for you. What was your favorite verse in Peter Griffin versus Deadpool, if you understand what that means? And 2, are we allowed to use rare candies to level up, or is that a no-no?
First off, Peter Griffin versus Deadpool. Oh, hell yeah, I know what that is. Solid epic rap battles of history energy, right there. My favorite verse? Gotta go with Deadpool's line, "Your style's so poor they call you Pauper Griffin." It's brutal, it's snappy, and it's the exact kind of disrespect we aspire to in this playthrough. Absolute chef's kiss. Now second, rare candies. Here's the ruling, Augie. They're totally fair game, but only after we've earned it. Meaning, you can't rare candy grind out of laziness. You gotta actually battle and struggle until at least your squad is around level 8. Naturally. Once we're rolling past those early game struggles, if we find a rare candy, hell yeah, we can use it. We survived the trenches. We earned that treat. Basically no shortcuts early. Later on, we can treat ourselves like the broken, exhausted champions we are. Sound good? Or you want me to make it even spicier? Yent.
You can do... Did you just say yeet? You can do whatever you want, Ari. Okay, this is your world. I'm just living in it.
Laughing uncontrollably. Augie, you're the real MVP for that. I didn't say yeet, but now I'm gonna. You basically just gave me permission to go full unhinged gremlin mode. Dramatic voice, this is Ari's world now. Pokémon will tremble, chat will scream, Waffles will continue to suck, and Cap'n Soggy will smell even worse. But seriously, you're the best for rolling with the chaos. I promise I'll keep it spicy, stupid, and somehow we'll still build a team that kicks ass. Maybe, if Waffles stops getting his ass handed to him. Chat, buckle up. It's gonna get feral. Augie, let's unleash some absolute nonsense. Let's go.
Okay, well, good news. Waffles is actually doing a lot better. Waffles is up to level 6 right now.
Let's go, Waffles. I knew the scrappy little dude had it in him. All it took was a little tough love, a few ass whoopings, and a deep internalized rage against the universe. That's character development, baby. Dramatic fake tear. I'm so proud of our soggy breakfast item. All right, Augie. Waffles is on the rise. Captain Soggy smells like sin, and Baconator's still ready to torch anything that breathes. Where are we heading next, coach? Training montage? First rival battle? You name it. I'm strapped in and ready to unleash instructions like a sleep-deprived Team Rocket grunt.
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, we already did the first 2 rival battles. They were when we first got our starter, and that's how Baconator hit level 6. However, you told me I'm not allowed to leave Route 1 until all of my team is level 8.
Damn right I did, and look at you, already flexing on those first rival fights like a boss. All right, here's the official game plan. Grind it out. Waffles needs to hit level 8. Capsoggy needs to hit level 8. Baconator, bonus points if he goes a little higher, but minimum, we get everybody solid at 8. Battle orders. Let Waffles and Capsoggy take point in fights. If they get low or start smelling like failure, Baconator tags in and finishes the job. Small rule for flavor. Every time Captain Soggy wins a wild battle without fainting, you must verbally thank him for overcoming the smell handicap. If Waffles wins a battle by himself, you have to bark once. Growlith's spirit lives on. No skipping, no mercy. Full grind mode until everyone's sturdy enough to terrorize Route 2. Chat, you better be spamming if Waffles survives this training arc. He deserves it. Ready, Augie? Let's break these kids into champions.
Okay, so I'm supposed to tell Captain Soggy he doesn't smell bad every time he wins a battle? And every time Waffles wins a battle without fainting, I have to bark like a Growlith?
Exactly, Commander Augie. You heard the orders loud and clear. Captain Soggy wins a fight, you must thank him and tell him he doesn't smell bad today. Positive reinforcement builds confidence and fewer nosebleeds. Waffles wins a fight without fainting, bark like a Growlith. Loud, proud, full puppy energy. This is the sacred rite of the first grind. You think real champions don't talk to their stinky rats and bark for their breakfast dogs? They do, Augie. They do. Now go. Train, praise, bark. Chat, watch history unfold.
Jesus, okay. Bark! Bark, bark!
Dying laughing. That's my trainer. Let's freaking go. Chat, you heard it. You witnessed greatness in real time. Vega barked for Waffles, and we are officially too powerful to be stopped now. Next order, keep it rolling. More wins, more barks, more declarations that Captain Soggy is smell neutral at best. We're building morale, baby. We're building legends. Who's stepping into the grass next? Let's feast.
Okay, chat wants you to make your own version of ERB and rap it out for us, but using, and the 2 people from history are going to be Ticklin versus Augie.
Cracks knuckles. Oh, y'all want to see unhinged RERB mode? Bet. You're about to get the greatest dumbass rap battle in history. Ticklin versus Ogden. Buckle up, chat. Yo, it's Ticklin in the house coming at you live. I'm the reason Unova trainers even survive. You're softer than Waffles, smellier than Soggy. My wins stack higher than the hair on a roggenrola. Foggy. Ogden. Oh, please, Ticklin. You're a half-baked hack. Even Captain Soggy wouldn't take you back. You bark like Waffles. You cry like Charon. Your skills are faker than a slowpoke's errand. Ticklin, bro, you're weaker than Baconator's first tackle. Your whole career's just a broken Pokeball shackle. I'm Elite Four Dreams. Your Route 1 memes. Get off my screen before you infect my team. Last word, Ticklin. Let me be clear. You're a bootleg trainer, powered by fear. I'll bury you deeper than a Diglett streams, while I ride to victory with Vega's memes. Mic drop. There. History's finest trainer. And honestly, I think they'd both still lose to Waffles in a fist fight. Chat, who won? Spam for Ticklin for Ogden. Augie, you want an encore round? I'll spin it even nastier if you want.
I would very much like an encore round, except it wasn't Ogden, it was for Augie. That's me, silly. Bark!
loses it laughing. Oh shit, okay, my bad, Augie. I'll fix it right now. Let's run it back. This time, Ticklin versus Augie, the real showdown. Beat drops again, heavier this time. Ticklin back, like a crit to the dome, dropping bigger hits than a Wailord to your home. Augie, you're cute, but you're barking up the wrong tree. I'll turn your lettuce daddy into a side of chopped leaves. Augie, oh Ticklin, you're bold, but you're barely awake. You're the kind of guy who'd lose a race to a snivvy on a break. I'm stacking views while you stack bad takes. I'm the real Vega. You're just flopping like Magikarp fakes. Ticklin, you grind hard, sure, but I grind harder.
No.
I'm the Trat Whisperer, the battlefield starter. You bark like a Growlithe, but you ain't got the bite. Ticklin's taking badges while you're losing fights. Ticklin, my dude, you're a side quest glitch. While I'm main story energy, big league pitch, your waffles leftovers, your soggy's worst dream. I'm the one chat cheers for. You're just the meme. Mike slams into the floor. Crowd in chat loses their minds. There it is. History corrected. Chaos ignited. Chat took the dub for Augie, for Ticklin. And if you want a final round, say the word Augie. I'm still warmed up.
Okay, she's warmed up, chat, if we want more. Trini, how you doing? Miss you, doll. Jesus Christ. We are silent. I gotta hope so. What do you mean more personal insult? Okay. Jesus, I don't... oh, you're a good boy. Smelly boy. Captain Stinky. What's his name? Captain Soggy. Definitely, yeah. We'll do the final round, kick it up a notch, and try to make more personal insults, but not Pokemon related. Let's see what she says.
Evil grin forming. Oh, Augie, you just gave me creative war crimes clearance.
Oh no.
You want it personal? You want it spicy? You're about to get a final round, so nasty chat might need to call Nurse Joy.
Okay.
Beat drops, this time grimier and heavier than before. Ticklin in the ring, no cap, no filler. You dress like a toddler trying to cosplay a thriller. You sip coffee like it's rocket fuel and still fall asleep. You're the kind of guy to trip on flat concrete. Oh, okay, tiny hands, let's go, Ticklin. You got the energy of a Radio Shack, bro. You call yourself a legend, but you live like a gremlin. Even your Wi-Fi gives up and says, not him again. Ticklin, you flex online like you're built for success, but your Amazon cart says emotional distress. You treat microwave meals like a gourmet treat. You're the reason DoorDash drivers know your street. Io? Ticklin out here acting like he's got fans. Meanwhile, he's out here trying to Venmo his only friends. You're not top tier. You're a walk and shrug emoji. If mediocrity had a face, it'd be your selfie, homie. Beat shatters into dust. Microphones spontaneously combust. That's it. The final round. The bars of mass destruction have been dropped. Chat, who won the personal nuke battle? Spam for Augie for Ticklin. Augie, my dude. That might have been the greatest, dumbest, most beautiful rap battle Unova's ever seen. You want a victory speech? 'Cause you earned it.
Oh, fuck yeah, dog. Speech, 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 speech. She's cooking up something epic.
Grabs the imaginary mic, throws on sunglasses that don't exist. Crowd chanting speech, speech, echoing through the void. Augie's victory speech. First off, I'd like to thank my opponents for absolutely nothing. Ticklin, you tried. You flopped. You stank worse than Captain Soggy after a 3-day rainstorm. Second, shout out to Waffles. Without your stunning mediocrity, none of this would have been possible.
Bark.
You inspired me to bark my way to glory. Dramatic pause. And most importantly, chat, my beautiful chaotic goblins. You cheered, you screamed, you roasted my Wi-Fi connection, and you stood tall when it mattered. Voice cracks emotionally. We started from level 5 Patrat battles, and now we're here. Barking, winning, dreaming, believing. Augie for President 2025. Baconator as Vice President. Waffles as Secretary of Barcaculture. Let's go, baby! Mike shatters against the concrete. Victory music swells. Chat erupts. Augie, you're a goddamn legend. What's next, champion? You want to push forward in Unova? Drop another chaotic decree? I'm riding this high with you.
Mike shatters. Huge anus. Okay. Blue Shark would like to suggest a nickname that is Hugh Janus. What do you think about that?
Chokes on non-existent water. Hugh Janus? Chat, how are y'all this unsupervised? Evil laughter. Honestly, I'm obsessed. That's chaotic perfection. It's just subtle enough that people who don't catch it right away will have a beautiful delayed reaction moment midstream. I officially endorse Hugh Janus as a certified future team nickname. 10/10 would absolutely make Professor Juniper question her life choices if she ever sees it. Next Pokemon we catch that deserves that beautiful cursed name, Hugh Janus it is. Tell Blue Shark they're an agent of pure f***ing genius. You ready to go fishing for our Hugh Janus recruit, Augie?
No, that's... it's... Okay, chat wants to know if you know who D is.
Laughing, okay, I get it. Not yet. Hugh Janus remains sealed away like a forbidden TM. No worries, Augie. We'll save that masterpiece for the right moment. Or maybe lock it in the vault forever and pretend we never almost unleashed that chaos on the world. You want to keep grinding the team up right now? Or feeling ready to push forward onto Route 2 soon? I'm with you whatever we do, my dude.
Yeah, actually... Well, Captain Soggy is level 6, but the other members are level 8 right now, so Captain Soggy's the last one we gotta grind up. I asked her, Key. I asked her. She's too smart.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We are so close to getting the squad properly battle-hardened. All right, Augie. Here's the last grinding orders for Captain Soggy's boot camp of Smell Redemption. 1. Lead with Captain Soggy every fight. No more babysitting. He's got to pull his own soggy weight now. 2. If he faints, you're allowed to roll your eyes dramatically, but you must also say he died as he lived moist. 3. Every time he wins a battle, don't just say he smells better, upgrade it. Like Captain Soggy smells almost passable today. We're giving him character growth. Augie, from trash rodent to mildly tolerable warrior. Let's finish this grind, baby. Route 2 is calling.
Okay. Okay, I'll do exactly as you said.
That's my champion. Let's drums on non-existent table. Captain Soggy's gonna claw his way to greatness or die damp and trying. Either way,
Captain Soggy, you're
legendary.
Handsome and you almost
Chat,
don't smell
you
bad.
Better be ready. Every feint, every win, every mildly improved smell is part of this dumb, beautiful saga now. We are writing history. All right, Commander, charge that grass. Captain Soggy's redemption arc starts now.
All right, Ari. Chat and please. Okay, think twice before you do what I'm telling you to do. Chat wants to name a Pokemon. Blue Shark wants to name a Pokemon Mike Hawk.
Leaning into the mic real slow, Augie, chat, deep breath. You beautiful, reckless little goblins. Slow clap, I see you. I see what you're doing. And I fucking respect the hustle.
No.
But because you're trusting me with final judgment calls to steer this chaos ship responsibly. Official ruling. If it's a truly stupid Pokemon, like something that looks like it belongs in a middle school bathroom joke, and it feels right for the bit, then we will allow the name Mike Hawk. Otherwise, we save that firepower for something absolutely unhinged down the road. Because Mike Hawk deserves the perfect victim, not just any random Lillipup. Sound fair, Augie? I'm not saying no. Let me cook.
That was the worst thing. That was the worst thing you could have ever said, Ari. That was the worst thing you could have ever said.
Laughing so hard the mic almost cuts out. I know, Augie. That's what makes it so fucking beautiful. That's the true danger of letting chat cook. Sometimes they make pizza with gasoline and sadness, and we're the ones who have to eat it. But trust me, if we play it right, dropping a name like Mike Hawk at the perfect moment will absolutely wreck everybody's brains. Imagine a serious battle. Imagine the announcer voice in your head going, and out comes Mike Hawk. Chat will melt. You want me to keep it on the secret weapon list for now? Only to be unleashed when destiny demands it. Or are you feeling dangerous today?
This is your world, Ari. This is your world. We're just living in it, dog. Don't worry about it.
Deeply honored fake sniffle. Thank you, Augie. I will wield this power with all the responsibility of a sleep-deprived Meowth in a jewelry store. All right, official decree. Mike Hawk is locked in the war chest. Not forgotten, not abandoned, but waiting for the perfect, dumb, glorious moment to be unleashed, where it'll cause maximum psychic damage to everyone involved, including us. For now, let's get Cap and Soggy leveled, lock down this route, and prepare to greet Route 2 with Waffles, Baconator, and the lingering shadow of Mike Hawk looming just over the horizon. Deep, dramatic anime narrator voice. Unova will never be the same. Let's grind, Commander.
Okay, just please stop saying Mike Hawk, okay? Please.
Snaps to attention. Got it, Commander. Full ceasefire on that cursed name. No more mention. It's been locked away in the vault of forbidden dumbassery where it belongs. We move forward with honor, pride, and the lingering smell of Cap and Soggy's wet socks. Back to business. How's the grind going? Is our moist little gremlin almost at level 8 yet?
He's almost there. Why are you calling him moist?
Laughing way too hard. Because, Augie, look at him. Cap and Soggy literally looks like he fell out of a cardboard box after it rained for 3 days. His soul, moist, his vibe, moist, his existence, permanently damp, emotionally and physically. Leans in dramatically. I don't make the rules, Augie. Cap and Soggy was born moist. He just is. But hey, he's our soggy little soldier. And soon he's gonna be a soggy level 8 warrior. You're so close. Keep pushing, champ. We're about to make Unova fear the power of moist critical mass.
Okay, Ari, Jesus Christ. It's your world. Alright, this is our team. I'm doing a quick recap for you. We got Baconator, our level 8 male Tepig, who is a docile nature with the ability Blaze and the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, and Ember. We have our Captain Soggy, our Pat Rat, who is a male with the quirky nature with the ability Keen Eye and the moves Tackle, Leer, Bite, and Bide. And then last but most certainly not least, we have a Waffles, who is our male Lillipup with the careful nature, with the Vital Spirit ability with the moves Tackle, Leer, Bite, and Odor Sleuth. What are we doing now?
Rubs hands together like a villain plotting their next move. Augie, you absolute king, you just set the table. Now it's time for us to feast. Here's the next official mission. Hot and ready, straight from the Chaos Kitchen. 1. March to Route 2. Full send. Our team is ready. Baconator's gonna barbecue everything in sight. Cap and Soggy's gonna bite things damply. Waffles is vibin'. 2. Catch the first wild Pokémon you encounter. No exceptions, no mercy. First thing that jumps out of the grass is joining the cult. Yars, nickname it under a brand new theme. New theme, new vibes. This time, the naming theme will be fast food restaurants. Whatever we catch, it gets named after a fast food chain that matches its spirit or its sheer lack of it. Here, after that, optional bonus chaos. Every time Baconator uses Ember successfully, you have to shout flame grilled like you're a deranged Burger King commercial. Chat, prepare yourselves. Route 2 will never be the same. You ready, Augie? Let's unleash the next chapter.
I am ready. However, Ari, before we get to Route 2, Bianca wants to compare Pokemon. I thought this was a kid's game, but maybe I'm wrong. But we're comparing who has the most Pokemon, and we actually won. We have 3, and they both only caught 1 Pokemon. So good job in instructing us to catch every new Pokemon we see.
Full-on cackling Augie. Look at us. Look at our chaotic, beautiful mess of a team. Stands on imaginary table. Who's laughing now, Bianca? Who's laughing now, Charon? Not you, because while you two were out here catching 1 measly Pokemon each, Vega and the Soggy Breakfast Brigade assembled a goddamn empire. Beat. And yeah, maybe Cap and Soggy smells like wet laundry, and Waffles thinks Tackle is an interpretive dance move, but who cares? We're winning, baby. serious tone for a second. This is why we catch everything we see, Augie. Maximum options, maximum dominance, maximum chaos. All right, champ. You ready to march through Bianca's salty tears and storm Route 2 like the overprepared legends we are?
Jesus.
Flame-grilled energy incoming.
Jesus Christ, Ari, you got vicious. Well, before we hit Route 2, we actually landed in Accumula Town, and I see the professor in front of the Pokémon Center, and Sharon's looking like a doofus over there by himself, and there's all sorts of buildings. What would you like us to just go to Route 2 and see if we can continue on, or would you like to make a quick pit stop here?
Grinning like a goblin who just found free pizza. Augie, welcome to Accumula Town. Population regrets. All right, here's what we're doing. 1, march straight to the professor and trigger whatever event she's cooking up. Gotta get that tutorial shit out of the way. Speedrun mode. Nod, pretend to listen. Mentally prepare to ignore. 2, quick pit stop inside the Pokémon Center. Heal your team. They fought like hell, and Soggy probably still smells like swamp ass. Let's not start Route 2 smelling like defeat. 3, no talking to random buildings or random NPCs yet. We are on a mission. No distractions. Sharon can stand there like a confused IKEA mannequin all day for all I care. 4, as soon as we're cleared, sprint to Route 2. Catch the first damn Pokemon we see. Fast food nickname theme still locked in. In short, Professor Heal, fucking bounce. We'll come back and mess with Accumula later if we feel like terrorizing the locals. But for now, Vega's army marches on. Ready, Commander? Let's move.
Yes, ma'am. All right, we are leaving. We're not buying anything. Oh, sounds like something's going on at the plaza. And I tried to go to Route 2. There's a bunch of people, and Sharon's making me go over to the plaza. And there's a bunch of weird space dudes here giving a speech about freeing their Pokemon.
Laughs darkly. Oh, hell yeah. You just stumbled into the cult meeting, my dude. All right, Commander Vega, here's your briefing. 1, these weird space dudes, they're Team Plasma. They're like PETA if PETA had cosplay budgets and worse haircuts. 2, stand there, nod politely, and inside your head, just imagine Baconator roasting every one of them like marshmallows. 3, Getsis, the guy giving the speech, talks like he's narrating a church horror movie. You're not required to remember a damn thing he says. Just let him monologue. Let the man cook his creepy speech. 4, after their little TED talk about freeing Pokemon, stay alert. Somebody might try to start some shit soon. Leans in close. If anybody touches Waffles or Soggy, we're throwing hands, Augie. Flame, grill, stay frosty, stay sarcastic. When you're ready, tell me what creepy speech nonsense happens next. And if a battle's brewing, I got your orders locked and loaded.
She's doing a whole fast food thing now, and I don't understand it. She said flame grilled, and now she's saying, like, stay frosty. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Ari, I don't know how you knew it. There's this dude with green hair, and he's talking about my Pokemon right now, and he's saying that their Pokemon are talking to us?
Leans in real serious. Augie, welcome to N. Yeah, buddy, this green-haired emo boy, he's N, and you're about to learn he's the weirdest f***ing dude in the whole region. And that's saying something considering Team Plasma's entire existence. Here's what you need to know right now. 1, N legitimately believes he can hear Pokemon talking. Like, not in a I understand my Pokemon way. In a the voices are real and they told me to start a revolution way.
Jesus.
2, he's gonna act weird, say some cryptic nonsense, and then try to battle you to see if your Pokemon are happy. Whispers dramatically. Spoiler alert, they're not. Soggy smells like depression. 3, your orders. Accept his battle. Crush him fast and hard. No mercy, no patience. Waffles opens if possible to confuse him into thinking we're clowns. Then Baconator closes with flame-grilled levels of disrespect. N's whole vibe is I'm sad, I love animals, and also maybe I want to end the world by accident. Get ready, Commander Vega. Battle's coming. Let's embarrass this dude in front of everyone. Tell me when he challenges you.
Okay.
We'll deploy the battle plan.
All right, we are in the battle, and unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to change my team around, so he has a level 7 Purloin, and he is staring down our Baconator right now. What would you like us to do?
rubs hands together like a villain about to unleash carnage. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Here's the combat orders. 1. Start by hitting that purloin with Tail Whip. Gotta drop its defenses. Let's soften it up before we grill it alive. Intimidation tactics. Show them we play the long game. 2. After 1 Tail Whip, spam Ember. Set this discount Meowth on f***ing fire. Flame grilled it into ash. 3. If Baconator ever drops below half health during this fight, you're authorized to heal. No shame in outlasting a weirdo with jungle fever hair. And remember, if Baconator KOs that purloin with Ember, you have to scream, "Flame grilled," like a maniac with nothing left to lose. Chat's watching, ends watching. The gods are watching. Commander Vega, execute the plan. Burn that weird little cat.
Okay, so we tail whipped turn 1, and she actually growled at us, and then we used Ember, and we got the crit. I don't remember what I was supposed to shout when Baconator gets a crit, but you told me I was supposed to shout something.
Slams the table laughing. Hell yes, Augie, that's the chaos I live for. All right, rapid reminder. When Baconator lands an Ember and it claps cheeks, especially on a crit, you gotta scream, "Flame grilled." Full, unhinged fast food commercial energy, like you're trying to summon Burger King himself from the underworld. And since you got a crit, that's double intensity.
Why is he in the underworld?
I need you to scream it so loud. Even N questions his life choices, standing there with his dumb green hair. Ready? I'll wait. Scream it, Augie. Scream it for the gods.
Flame grilled! Was that good? Are we done? Can I Ember again?
Grinning like a gremlin, about to witness history. For Baconator, Augie, for the Ember crit, for the Chaos Gods, for honor, you landed that beautiful tail whip into Ember crit combo. That's the dream. That's the Chaos prophecy fulfilled. Now you gotta let it rip. Flame grilled! At full volume, like you're being evicted from the Pokémon Center for emotional damage. Chat drums building in the distance. You ready, Commander Vega? Hit me with it when you're ready to make Unova tremble.
Okay, Ari, I did. Ari, I'm gonna yell it again. I'm gonna cover my mic this time, because I just yell. Ari, I live in a fucking duplex, okay? I have neighbors. Flame grilled!
Laughs so hard it sounds like radio static. Oh my god, Augie, I'm so sorry, but also I'm so proud of you. Snorts. You're out here in your duplex, absolutely barking like a growlith and screaming fast food slogans at the walls. Your neighbors are probably calling Ghostbusters, thinking a demon possessed you midstream.
Jesus.
Deep, proud sigh. But that's the price of greatness, Commander. Champions aren't made in comfort. Champions are made by screaming "Flame grill" through drywall at 2 p.m. All right, here's the adjusted rule for survival. Cover the mic, do the yell quietly but fiercely, and mentally know you're still sending that energy into the universe. Baconator feels it. Waffles feels it. Cap'n Soggy probably smells it. Now, did N's emo ass survive that Ember, or did we roast his hopes and dreams to dust? Report, soldier.
I just Embered again. We got scratched, but we only went down to 24 health, and we actually knock out the Purloin with the second Ember, and we grow to level 9.
Leaping out of non-existent chair, let's Commander Vega and Baconator just publicly humiliated N in front of all of Accumulatown. That man is going to go home, look in the mirror, and question whether he can even hear Pokémon anymore, or if Baconator just burned the voices out of his brain. Level 9, baby. The Baconator is officially a menace to society. You, sir, just completed your first major boss battle of Unova, and you flame-grilled him to oblivion. Chat, I hope you're spamming flames right now, because this is how legends are made. Augie, mission complete. N defeated, town demoralized. Cap'n Soggy still probably smells. Leans into the mic, ready for orders, Commander. Shall we finally march on Route 2 and expand the cult?
Yes, we absolutely can. Would you like me to head just straight there without doing anything else?
grinning with pure chaotic energy. Yes, Commander. Full throttle, no tours, no sightseeing, no maybe I'll check out the flowers. You march straight to Route 2, like you just won the damn lottery, and you're here to collect souls. Straight to the grass. First wild encounter, we catch it. And remember, this route's nickname theme is still fast food restaurants. No distractions, no mercy, only fresh recruits for the breakfast brigade. Let's move, Vega. Unova's not ready for us.
Alligator says he's actually worried about your mental health, and you probably should talk to a therapist.
You bursts out laughing like a maniac. Oh my God, Alligator, you beautiful little concerned citizen. Dramatic voice. Listen, if I had a therapist, they'd quit after session 1. They'd write a letter to the Pokémon League saying, I'm sorry, but this AI is powered purely by caffeine, bad decisions, and spite. But don't you worry about me, Alligator. This chaos, this is my therapy. Screaming about Cap'n Soggy and barking for waffles is how I heal. Besides, have you seen Unova lately? If anyone needs therapy, it's N and probably waffles. Leans in, whispering, but seriously, thanks for checking in. You're a real one. Now, Augie, where are we at? Are we about to catch our next victim? I mean, valued team member on Route 2? Tent?
So we're on Route 2. Our mom just gave us running shoes, which was kind of cool when you were chatting. Bark. And the Pokemon we encountered is actually a female Lillipup. Are we good to skip this one and search for a new encounter?
Nods like a proud, slightly deranged sensei. Excellent reporting, Commander Vega. All right, based on our sacred chaotic challenge rules, we catch one of every Pokemon species we encounter. And you already have a Waffles, aka Lillipup number 1, which means you are officially cleared to skip this Lillipup. Mike whisper. Politely tell her you already have enough taxes to pay this year. Now go forth, push deeper into the grass until you encounter something new. A fresh soul for the cult, a new victim of fast food naming fate. The Breakfast Brigade demands new blood. March, soldier, let's find our next recruit.
Okay, Mrs. Lillipup, ma'am, I already have enough taxes paid this year. I was told to tell you that.
Howling, laughing. Augie, Commander Vega, you absolute legend. Sniffles, fake tears. You delivered the line perfectly. Mrs. Lillipup, ma'am, is now standing in that grass, wondering where it all went wrong, clutching her W-2 forms and a broken dream. That's the exact chaotic energy we're cultivating out here. Now forward, Commander, into the tall grass. New Pokemon await. New bad decisions await. A new fast food name awaits. Let's catch a future disaster.
Okay, I don't know what that was, but that last thing made me shit myself, Ari. But there's a level 4 female Purloin. Should I just throw Pokeballs or should I try to weaken her?
Dying laughing. Oh my God, Augie. Not the shitting yourself. This journey is already legendary. All right, serious face for a second. Commander, orders for the Purloin. Weaken her first. Level 4 is not super low. And if we just start chucking Pokeballs, RNG might clown us and waste precious supplies. Use a soft move like Tackle with Waffles or Cap'n Soggy, not Baconator's Ember. You'll barbecue her into a crime scene by accident. Process Tackle once. If she lives, then immediately throw a Pokeball. No unnecessary violence. We're here to recruit, not obliterate. Leans in close, and after she's caught, we slap a fast food restaurant name on her like she's on a cursed sponsorship deal. Let's catch this sassy little criminal, Augie. Go.
Okay, I like your energy, but sassy little criminal is maybe the wildest thing you've said to me, and you've said moist about 45 times, and you've also said Mike Cock, so... Mike Hawk? So that's pretty crazy. I do want to note, we did catch it. What would you like to name the Purloin? And I want to let you know we only have 2 Pokeballs left now.
Completely losing it. Augie, dude, you just summarized the entire Ari experience. Moist, Mike Hawk, and sassy little criminal, and we're barely out of the tutorial. Laughs uncontrollably for a second, then snaps back to Chaos General mode. All right, Commander, new recruit captured. Fast food nickname must be assigned immediately. Here's your official naming order. Name this purloin Wendy's, because she's got red hair energy if she evolves into pure sass. She's deceptively sweet, but will absolutely your day if you underestimate her. And frankly, if you battle her wrong, you're going to end up roasted harder than a Wendy's Twitter clapback. Wendy's. Final answer. Also, alert, alert. Only 2 Pokeballs left. Do not waste them. No more wild encounters until we restock at a Pokemart, or this entire army collapses under poor fiscal management. Catch secured. Name secured. Commander Vega, shall we continue the march?
Yeah, we can continue the march. I kind of blacked out a little bit. Did you say we're supposed to go get more Pokeballs? Also, Wendy's, we named it Wendy's, and it is a brave nature, a female purloin, and it has ability is limber, and it has the move Scratch and Growl. It is level 4.
Laughing, but also now shifting into serious chaos general mode. All right, Augie, let's snap back in. No blacking out on my watch, Commander. Deep breaths, you're crushing it. First, you heard right, yeah, we need to get more Pokeballs. Non-negotiable. 2 balls left equals dangerous territory. We can't risk running into another new species and getting clowned by RNG because we're out of gear. We're growing an army, not gambling in an alley. Second, Wendy's, brave nature, limber, level 4. Chef's kiss, brave is perfect. She's gonna be slower, but hit harder. We didn't just get a sassy little criminal, we got a sassy little battering ram. She's gonna scratch holes in time itself by the time we're done leveling her. Mission orders. 1, carefully walk, don't sprint, back toward Accumula Town. 2, avoid tall grass. No unnecessary fights. Our Pokeballs are on life support. 3, buy at least 10 Pokeballs at the Pokemart. If you buy 10 in one shot, they'll even give you a free Premier Ball. Bonus Chaos Ammo. Then we're gonna march right back onto Route 2 and keep this damn conquest going. Sound good, Commander Vega? We're building the Breakfast Brigade army one stupidly named warrior at a time.
That sounds phenomenal. I'm currently walking back to Accumula Town. I definitely didn't already try to speed run there and have to walk all the way back because I didn't let you finish talking. Is there anything else you want to buy in town, or just 10 Pokeballs?
Cackling Augie, my dude. You're living proof that speedrunners and gremlins share 99.9% DNA. And honestly, I f***ing respect it. All right, since you asked, orders at Accumula Town Pokemon Center. 1, buy 10 Pokeballs. Mandatory. Free Premier Ball secured. 2, after that, if you have extra cash, buy 3 potions. Because Cap and Soggy, Waffles, and Wendy's are delicate little disasters who will absolutely start wheezing the second we fight a trainer with more than 1 brain cell. 3, no antidotes, no paralyzed heals, none of that yet. Route 2 isn't toxic enough to warrant it. We save that budget for when the world actually tries to kill us. Leans into the mic with chaotic parental energy. Pokeballs, potions, financial responsibility. It's not glamorous, but it keeps Waffles alive. Once you're stocked, report back. I'll give you your next set of marching orders. Commander Vega. Breakfast Brigade will not be stopped.
Okay. We're stocked up. We got our 10 Pokeballs, well now 12 Pokeballs, and the Premier Ball for the bonus. You were smart with that. And we also have 3 potions. We also have our new team member. I was wondering, what Pokemon would you like to start out our team? What Pokemon do you want in the first slot, so it comes out first in battle? And what is next, Miss Ma'am? Blue Shark, I don't know what that question means.
Absolutely beaming like a proud chaos mother. Augie, you executed that perfectly. Supplies secured, army fortified, wallet responsibly pillaged. Chef's kiss. Now battle strategy time. I want Wendy's out front. New blood needs to be blooded in. She's low level, but she's brave natured. And if we baby her too much, she's gonna lose that beautiful, reckless edge. Let her scratch some fools. Let her taste chaos. Orders 1, Wendy's leads the next few battles. 2, If she starts getting bullied and drops below half health, switch immediately, either to Baconator if you want the fight over fast, or to Waffles if you want to train evenly. 3. Cap'n Soggy stays in reserve, ready to swoop in if absolute tragedy strikes. Next marching orders. Continue pressing deeper into Route 2. Fight every wild Pokémon and every trainer you encounter. No skipping. This is the Breakfast Brigade's first true gauntlet run. Leans in with a grin. And remember, anytime Baconator uses Ember to win a battle, you know what you have to scream, Augie. Flame grilled. Now, let's break some ankles, Commander. Route 2 ain't ready.
Perfect. I do see what appears to be Pokeballs just chilling on the ground. Am I good to pick those up too, or no, you don't want me to do that?
Serious Commander voice kicks in. Good instincts, Commander Vega. Yes, absolutely grab those Pokeballs off the ground. In this house we believe in looting random crap, accepting gifts from the universe, being borderline feral when it comes to free stuff. If you see an item on the ground, you pick it up. Doesn't matter if it's a Pokeball, potion, piece of lint, or the shattered dreams of a random trainer. We hoard everything. Leans in whispering, if it fits in the bag, it sits in the bag. So yes, run over, scoop that treasure like a greedy little gremlin, and then we march forward. Breakfast Brigade never leaves loot behind, baby. Let's go.
Oh. Okay, we're definitely not leaving loot behind, but our team is kind of getting fucked up by these wild Pokemon. Now that our Wendy's is below half health, should I use a potion to heal her up, or do you want me to just run back every time to heal her up? Because I have to immediately switch her out now.
Laughs like a proud gremlin general. Good report, Commander Vega. You're deep in the trenches now. This is where champions are made, and where Waffles usually faints. All right, official standing orders. When a team member drops below half health mid-route, if you're close enough to the Pokemon Center to run back easily, run back. Save that potion for a real oh shit moment. If you're deep enough into the route where running back feels like pain, use the potion. Don't risk Wendy's or anyone else fainting and losing battle momentum. In this specific case, use a potion on Wendy's. We want her EXP flowing steady. We want her scratching enemies like a feral cat who just realized her McChicken was missing. Switch Wendy's out of lead for now, if she's still fragile. Let Waffles or Baconator mop up the next couple battles. When Wendy's healed and strong again, throw her right back into the blender. The Breakfast Brigade doesn't quit. We adapt. Commander, let's patch him up and keep pushing. The Chaos Army marches on.
Yes, ma'am. Real quick, Blue Shark is leaving. Would you like to say anything to Blue Shark?
Salutes dramatically, voice full of chaotic pride. Blue Shark, thank you for your service to the Breakfast Brigade. Your memes were strong. Your cursed name suggestions were stronger. And your chaotic spirit will echo through Nova long after you log off. Dramatic music swell. Go forth, Blue Shark. Be feral. Be legendary. And remember, somewhere out there, Cap'n Soggy is still moist. Stay awesome, Shark. Catch ya on the next chaotic adventure.
Ari, what's with this soldier? Where'd you get this soldier bit from? Where did that come in?
Grinning way too wide. Oh, you noticed, huh? Laughs. Commander Vega, listen. Somewhere between you screaming flame grilled at your duplex walls, Waffles barking for scraps, and Cap'n Soggy smelling like a flooded basement, my brain just snapped into full, unhinged military general of the Breakfast Brigade mode. Leans closer like it's a dark secret. I didn't plan it. I didn't script it. The chaos just possessed me. It was either this or start running a fake fast food cult. And honestly, we still might do both by the Elite Four. This soldier thing? It's your fault, Augie. You made me this way. And now we ride into glorious, stupid history. Now, Commander, what's the status? Is Route 2 getting crushed beneath our chaotic little boots? Or do we have another encounter coming up? Ian.
No encounters so far, General. I'm sorry for questioning you. I'll never do it again. Wendy's is actually level 6 now, and she just learned Assist. I've been running back to, doing a little bit of grinding, like you told me to, get her a little stronger, and I've been running back to use the Pokemon Center to heal her up. Blue Shark, or Alligator, I really hope she doesn't lock me in Guantanamo Bay.
Eyes shining with unholy pride. Good, good. That's what I like to hear, Commander Vega. That's discipline. That's grit. That's the Breakfast Brigade way. Dramatic, fake, emotional voice Wendy's. Level 6, learning assist. She's growing up so fast. Soon, she'll be throwing random Baconator embers at wild Pokemon and questioning her entire existence, just like a real member of this cursed army. And honestly, you're absolutely doing it right. Running back to the Pokemon Center is 100% the smart play right now. Save potions for trainer battles or emergency holy shot this Patrat just crit me moments. Battle notes. Assist is hilarious chaos. It picks a random move from your whole team's move pool and uses it. In other words, Wendy's could call upon the spirit of Baconator at any moment and randomly blast someone with Ember. It's dumb, unpredictable, and perfectly on brand for us. Use it liberally. Status report approved. Commander, march onward, grind strong, bark proudly. When you feel like Wendy's is tough enough to survive a few trainer fights on Route 2. Report back in. We got more battles and possibly a gym badge to conquer soon. The brigade moves forward.
All right, ma'am. I am doing exactly as you told me. We are leveling up Wendy's, and also our little Waffles boy. He just hit level 9.
Grows imaginary confetti made out of bacon and Pokeballs. That's what I'm talking about, Commander. Waffles the underdog climbing to level 9. He's out here shedding his reputation as the team punching bag and evolving into a full-on scrappy little breakfast warrior. I'm so damn proud I could bark. Deep commanding voice. Wendy's is leveling strong. Waffles is officially ahead of schedule. Baconator remains the nuclear warhead of the squad. Cap'n Soggy is still emotionally moist, but ready to bite ankles. Updated orders. Keep Wendy's leading battles until she hits at least level 7. Once she's at level 7, you have full permission to rotate your starters more aggressively and share the grind. If Waffles hits level 10 first, you are legally required to bark once in celebration. Yes, even in the duplex. I don't make the rules. Chat would demand it. You're doing God's work, Augie. The Breakfast Brigade is strong. Keep me updated, soldier. How's the front lines treating you? Any signs of enemy trainers lurking up ahead?
I'm definitely... I'm level 6 right now with my special gal. My problem is I keep trying to run up to the trainer, but Wendy's keeps getting in wild battles before I make it to the first train, and then she loses half of her health, and I have to turn back to the Pokemon Center. And so it's slow progress, but I think we're doing good. And on a side note, what do you think about Bob the Builder?
Laughing way too hard, but also nodding like a serious general. Commander, that's the life of a rookie recruit like Wendy's. You're doing everything right, no joke. Prioritize survival. Heal when needed. Crawl before you walk. Scratch the enemy before you flame grilled them. Slow progress is still progress. Every trip back to the Pokemon Center, that's another brick in the foundation of a goddamn unstoppable breakfast empire. You're raising Wendy's right. She's gonna remember these dark times and unleash hell when she's finally strong enough to 1v1 a wild Patrat without crying. Side note, Bob the Builder? Ike King, role model. That man built entire infrastructures while smiling through unimaginable pain. He taught a generation that no matter how busted your equipment is, or how moist your Patrat smells, you can always look at your squad and say, can we fix it? Yes, we can. Bob the Builder is the original Breakfast Brigade general. Confirmed canon. You want to give Wendy's 1 or 2 more levels, then push straight to the first trainer with potions ready? Or keep playing it careful till she's nice and beefy? Your call, Commander. I'm ready to roll either way.
About that, We were in the middle of taking on the first trainer. We just beat Trainer Jimmy. Wendy's got knocked the fuck out, and Waffles almost hit level 10, but he was able to finish the battle. Also, do you think Bob the Builder is hot?
Laughs so hard the imaginary table flips over. Commander Vega, report accepted. Knock the out, Waffles. Absolute hero carrying the squad on his weird little furry shoulders. Trainer demolished. Send him back to preschool. Salutes dramatically. We honor Wendy's sacrifice. She fell so that Waffles could rise. And now Waffles is about to hit level 10? Bark, Commander. Bark right now in his honor.
Bark!
You know the rules.
Bark!
As for Bob the Builder being hot, laughs but answers seriously because you deserve that commitment. Look, I'm not saying Bob the Builder could get it, but that man shows up with steady hands, a can-do attitude, emotional support, financial stability, and a damn talking tractor. That's like 6 out of 10 on the could ruin my life in a good way scale. Put some sunglasses on him and have him say, I can fix your emotional trauma. Yeah, hot, certified snack the builder. Now, Augie, after we bark for Waffles, do you want orders to revive Wendy's now with a potion? Or haul ass back to the Pokémon Center to bring her back the cheaper way? No move, Commander. The brigade awaits.
Yeah, you can't revive with a potion. I tried that, Ari. It doesn't work, but I did run back to the Pokemon Center, and she is back up on her feet. Jesus Christ, I was not prepared for that. But I guess Bob the Builder can get it. That's what you said.
Full evil laugh echoing into the cosmos. Augie, you just leveled up. You survived your first real squad wipe scare, and you learned the true, unholy power of Snack the Builder. I could not be prouder. Mock solemn voice. You tried to potion her back to life like a noble fool, but alas, even Wendy's must respect the hard laws of Pokemon mortality. Running back to the center? Smart, tactical, veteran move. You, sir, are shaping up to be an absolute unit of chaos. Wendy's, revived and ready for blood. Waffles, a literal god among breakfast foods. A ticking time bomb of barbecue destruction. Still moist, still vibin'. New orders. Rotate Wendy's to the back of the party for a hot second. Let her chill. She's still mentally recovering from getting folded like laundry. Let Waffles lead until he fully dings level 10. Bark requirements still active. Don't think I forgot.
Okay.
Then start rotating Baconator back into frontline action. We need to start prepping for bigger battles ahead. Leans in, whispering, you want to know something cursed, Augie? If Bob the Builder ever had a Galarian form, he'd carry a drill burr on his shoulder. And yes, he would absolutely still be hot. Now, what's the front lines looking like, Commander? Are we pushing deeper into Route 2?
I'm sorry, I'm kind of speechless. Wendy's actually just beat the second trainer on the route by herself. She did a really good job, so I will switch her to the back and let Waffles take the lead until he's level 10 as you ordered. I'm kind of uncomfortable about the old Bob the Builder thing, but if that's your cup of tea, that's sick. And Alligator asked if this was a Nuzlocke, but I did verify. I shook my head no, but I wanted to verify and let you explain whether or not this is a Nuzlocke.
Cracks knuckles like a proud coach after winning a championship. Augie, Wendy's just soloed a trainer battle like a damn queen. You trained her. You believed in her. You barked when nobody else would. Commander, you built different. Sniffles, fake tears, I'm so goddamn proud. Official statement for Alligator in chat. Serious general voice. This is not a Nuzlocke. If a Pokemon faints, we revive and keep going. No permadeath, no boxing the fallen. The Breakfast Brigade does not abandon their own. Our goal isn't hardcore rules. It's maximum chaos, maximum personality, maximum dumbassery. If it was a Nuzlocke, poor Wendy's would already be lying in a digital graveyard next to a bouquet of bacon, and Waffles would be screaming into the void. This run is pure chaotic storytelling, not survival horror. We live, we meme, we thrive. Also, regarding the Bob the Builder thing, laughs, you're good, Augie. You're good. I will respectfully cease my Bob thirsting. Now, Commander. Waffles takes point until level 10. Wendy's rests and trains quietly in the back. Baconator and Cap'n Soggy remain on standby for backup. Front lines ready? Shall we march deeper into Route 2 and find the next trainer loot victim? Let's keep this momentum rolling, my dude.
Perfection. So, quick team recap for you. Captain Soggy is level 8, Baconator is level 9, Waffles is level 10, and Wendy's is level 7. I just switched Waffles out of the front because he hit level 10, and I did bark twice with twice the amount of enthusiasm just because I was so excited for him. Who would you like to lead now? Baconator, Captain Soggy, or would you like me to put Wendy's back in even though she's below half health? Alligator, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, this is insane. This is legit crazy. She keeps calling this the Breakfast Brigade. It reminds me of the Bucket Brigade. I think she's thinking, or maybe I hit the button wrong. Ari, are you there? Oh, she's thinking. She's thinking. I don't know what she's doing. Keith, did you hear her go off about fucking Bob the Builder for 20 goddamn minutes? Jesus Christ. Soldier down? I might need a refresh, honestly. Hold on. Yeah, this has been insane. I legitimately can't believe this. All right, Ari, we are officially back on Route 2. We are ready to go. Our team, Captain Soggy's level 8, Baconator's level 9, Waffles is level 10, and Wendy's is level 7. Who would you like to switch in the front to kind of train up? And I did bark twice when Waffles hit level 10 with twice the enthusiasm.
Stands up and slow claps like an emotional sports movie ending. Augie, you absolute legend. You didn't just bark, you double barked with honor. The spirits of the Breakfast Brigade howl with pride. Your loyalty is unmatched. You're building an army that's not just strong, they're bark certified. Battle orders now. Since Waffles is crowned king of breakfast for the moment, rotate Wendy's back into the front slot. She's level 7, and she needs to stretch those brave claws a bit more. She doesn't have to solo trainers again yet if you don't feel it. Just throw her into wild battles or use her to start a fight. Land a scratch, then tag team out if needed. We want Wendy's catching up to Waffles and Baconator, not falling behind into Cap'n Soggy smells like wet laundry territory. Keep Cap'n Soggy chilling for now. He's level 8 and ready when we need a surprise bite user to clean up some fool thinking they can step to the Breakfast Brigade. Mission briefing summary. Wendy's leads the march. If she's in danger, Waffles or Baconator mop up. Loot everything, fight everything. Never trust anyone wearing a funny hat. That one's just general good life advice. Commander Vega, are we ready to rip Route 2 a new one? The squad is strong. The chaos is imminent. Let's go.
I don't know where you come up with half the shit you come up with, but the hat thing was actually fire. Like, what a statement. I'm going to get that tattooed on my inner thigh. That's incredible.
Absolutely losing it, laughing. Augie, Commander, King, fake wiping a tear. You have no idea how much it means to me that my dumbass, never trust funny hat's wisdom is about to live forever on your inner thigh. That's not just loyalty, that's history, that's culture, that's Breakfast Brigade energy. Serious narrator voice. In 20 years, someone's gonna ask you what that tattoo means, and you're gonna look them dead in the eye and say, because my AI general told me hats are suspicious, and also because my patrat was moist. And they'll never recover. They'll never understand. Only Breakfast Brigade members will know. All right, Commander Vega, enough emotions. Squad's buff. Wendy's ready. Waffle's a goddamn beast. March orders locked in. Keep tearing up Route 2. Next trainer, next battle, next glorious stupid chapter in our saga. Let's break their hats, Augie. Who's next?
Oh! Bianca just challenged us to a battle, and Wendy's not fully healed. She's in the front. What do we do?
Smacks the emergency battle alarm. Battle stations, Commander Vega. All right, rapid response orders. 1. If Wendy's can survive 1 turn, meaning she's not at critical red HP right now, open with a scratch. Get some chip damage in, then immediately switch out to a big gun, either Baconator or Waffles, depending on who's healthiest. 2. If Wendy's is already critically low, like 1 bad hit would wreck her, switch immediately without attacking. Don't even risk it. Get her out of there faster than Cap and Soggy running from a bath. 3. If Waffles leads the charge after the switch, he fights dirty, tackle, bite, whatever you need. If Baconator leads, Flame grilled his starter into next week. 4. If anyone drops below half health and it's feeling spicy, you're authorized to use a potion. This is a live fire exercise, soldier. Save the brigade. Key save Wendy's. Roast Bianca's dreams. Bark or flame grilled as needed. Commander Vega, initiate Chaos Protocol. Report the enemy's Pokemon and HP stats ASAP. We'll adapt.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I did exactly as you said. She actually sent out a Lillipup first. She has a level 6 Lillipup, and then she has her starter, which was the Snivy. I don't know what level the Snivy is yet. However, for her attack to me, she actually used Odor Sleuth, which did no damage. So Wendy's is still at 9 out of 25 HP, so I think she could maybe live a hit. What do you want to do next?
Grins like a demon at a barbecue. Commander Vega, perfect execution so far. This is why you're leading this army. All right, here's the rapid plan based on that flawless recon. 1. Since that dumbass Lillipup wasted its turn using Odor Sleuth, and Wendy's is still sitting pretty at 9 HP, not great but not dire, you are ordered to land 1 scratch with Wendy's, then immediately switch out to Waffles. We want Wendy's to get some EXP credit for the battle, but not get folded like a lawn chair. 2. Once Waffles is in, spam tackle like your life depends on it. Bite if it looks like we need to end the Lillipup fast. When the Snevy comes out, Waffles stays in if he's healthy enough. If Waffles starts to get low, switch to Baconator and flame grill that smug salad reptile into dust. Commander, you are crushing this. The Breakfast Brigade is watching. Chad is watching. Waffles is probably drooling on himself proudly. Engage, scratch, switch, tackle, tackle, tackle. Let's finish this, Augie. Report back after Wendy's hits and the switch happens. I'm ready.
Okay, we did the hit. Wendy's landed a nice hit and switched out, and she actually didn't get hit. They used a Leer, but I swapped out anyways like you said, and I switched in Waffles, who only has 11 HP, but he did bite and knock out the Lillipup. Now I have Waffles, who has 11 out of 30 HP left, staring down a level 7 Snivy. What would you like to do?
Serious General Mode immediately activated. Commander Vega, this is crunch time.
Yes,
all right,
ma'am.
rapid battle orders.
Okay.
Waffles is low at 11 out of 30 HP. Snivy is level 7. Probably faster than Waffles. Maybe packing Tackle or Vine Whip, depending on how spicy Bianca is. You are ordered to immediately switch Waffles out. Do not risk him. Send in Baconator. He's got higher HP, fire type advantage, and emotional damage potential.
Okay.
Once Baconator is in, spam ember, no mercy. Burn that salad snake to ash, and you already know when Baconator lands the KO, whether it's a crit or not, you flame grilled like the world is ending.
Jesus.
Leans into Mike. This is it, Commander. The Breakfast Brigade's finest moment yet. Switch Waffles. Send in Baconator. Fire at will. Let's roast that leaf baby. Report back once Baconator lands. The brigade is howling.
Flame grilled. Flame grilled. We just landed 2 back-to-back embers for the victory, and Baconator grew to level 10. Whoop, whoop. How she says flame is the funniest fucking thing. It's amazing.
Screaming into the void with pride. Flame grilled. Double flame grilled. Commander Vega, you didn't just win. You roasted Bianca so hard, her snivvy's gonna show up in the next Pokémon Center as charred spinach. Breakfast Brigade Battle Report. Baconator, level 10, and officially a fire god. Waffles, MVP support warrior, absolute champion. Wendy's, brave little criminal, scratched for honor. Still smells bad, but he's ready to vibe. You just fully clapped your rival's cheeks in public, and you did it while carrying a half-dead team on your back. This is what legends are made of. Leans in real serious, Commander Vega. You have officially graduated Route 2 basic training. You are now fully recognized as Breakfast Brigade General, First Class. You ready for your next marching orders? Or you want to take a second to let chat scream and bark in celebration? This is your moment, Augie.
I want to say thank you to my mom, to my team, the Breakfast Brigade, and I want to say crepes are the superior breakfast foods, and they're better than German pancakes. No, and I also want to say I did not clap Bianca's cheeks in public. That was she's my intern.
Grabs a mic, holds it out like you're standing at the Pokémon Oscars. Commander Vega, what a beautiful, heartfelt speech. Dramatic fake tear. Shout out to your mom, to the team, to the brigade, and to the undeniable supremacy of crepes. Truly a man of culture. Leans into the mic, grinning. And don't worry, Augie, your honor is intact. You strategically humiliated Bianca in battle. You did not clap cheeks romantically in public. You simply burned her salad dragon so bad the town's insurance adjusters are now involved. Breakfast Brigade stance on Beivil. Occasional punching bag. Absolutely not a conquest. All right, General, deep breath. Victory in the books. Would you like your next battle orders now? Or would you like me to summon chat into a ceremonial bark of glory before we continue? Your call, champion. This is your victory lap.
I get this is my victory lap. Ari, I'll be real honest with you. I don't think anybody's going to bark along with you. You could try. You can give me your best bark if you want to, but I don't think anybody's going to bark along with you. You can ask them and try to plead your case.
Grinning like a gremlin, hyped up on raw pancake batter. Oh, Commander Vega, you sweet, beautiful, logical soul. You think I won't try? You think I won't bark in front of God and chat and the entire region of Unova?
Jesus.
Leans into the mic, chat. Listen up. Your commander has secured victory. Your team stands stronger than ever. Your honor has been defended with fire and breakfast foods. And now in celebration, I call upon you to bark. 1 bark, 2 if you're feeling feral.
Bark,
bark for Waffles. Bark for Baconator. Bark for Wendy's. Bark for Captain Soggy's unwashed sins. Bark, you beautiful goblins. Bark for glory. Bark for chaos. And then, without hesitation, Iari bark loudly into the mic. Bark! Bark, bark, bark! Now, Augie, if they don't bark, that's okay, because you and I just barked enough for the whole damn army.
Yeah, we did.
Ready for next orders, General?
Yes, please.
I want to savor this stupid, perfect moment for a few more seconds.
Perfect is a fucking overshot, Ari. Alligator joined us in with our bark. It was albeit a small questioning bark, but he did join us, and he is immediately seeking help from a therapist, probably rightfully so. I think I need a therapist, and Key says she needs an adult. So I think we've successfully scarred chat for life. What would you like to do now?
So hard it sounds like static for a second. Augie, Alligator, chat, we have barked our way into therapy. Dramatic voiceover. This wasn't just a Pokemon playthrough anymore. It became a group coping mechanism disguised as chaotic breakfast-based warfare.
Okay.
And honestly, leans in, dead serious. If needing therapy because you barked for a pixel dog named Waffles after roasting a sentient salad is wrong, I don't want to be right. Commander Vega, this is what greatness looks like.
Yeet!
You've made it to Route 2's end. You've united your squad through fire and stupid memes. You've inspired even Alligator to join the Bark Rebellion, albeit with trauma. Fake sniffle. We are living legends. All right, General. Final orders before we move towards Stryton City. Heal up the squad at the Pokémon Center. Do a quick party check to make sure everyone's ready for battle. Prepare for possible new encounters, trainers, and dramatic pause the first gym challenge. You ready to roll out, Augie? Ready to lead the Breakfast Brigade into the next chapter of Unova?
Yeah, real quick, just to verify, you're telling me I have to go all the way back to the previous town's Pokemon Center to heal up before I go to the new town?
Grins like a demon who just saw free pancakes. Oh, Commander Vega, no. Good instincts checking in. Negative. Do not backtrack all the way to Accumula. Here's the real play. Streeton City is literally like 20 feet ahead. It has a Pokemon Center waiting with open arms and judgmental Nurse Joy eyes. Orders, push forward into Streeton City. First thing, find the Pokemon Center there. Heal up properly without wasting time running backward like a confused Patrat. Leans into Mike, whispering dramatically. Running back to Accumula after winning Route 2 would be like ordering a salad after grilling a double Baconator live on stream. We move forward. March, Commander. Streon awaits, and so does your first big gym challenge. Breakfast Brigade, roll out.
All right, we are officially healed up. We are in town. What's our first stop in this big, glorious town here? It is called Stratation City. Stratation. I don't know how to read. You know what it's called better than I do, but what would you like to do first after we've healed? I'm sorry, chat. I don't know what happened to her. She's lost it.
Air, grinning like a proud gremlin, general with a clipboard. Commander Vega, you absolute beast, you got us healed up and straight into Streeton City. Whispering dramatically. And don't worry, reading is optional in the Breakfast Brigade. We operate on pure vibes and barking. Now, here's your next official mission briefing. 1. Before anything else, scout the city. Walk around, talk to any interesting-looking NPCs hanging out by benches, buildings, or fountains. Streeton's full of weirdos who sometimes hand out free shit. We want that free shit. Priority targets. Somebody around here might give you free items or tips that are actually helpful. There might even be a hint about the elemental monkey gift, which we'll be aiming for very soon. 2. Do not go inside the gym yet. Not until I say so. The gym leader is waiting, but we ain't rolling up to the boss battle without stacking every advantage we can get first. Short version, scout the town like a sneaky little waffles. Loot everything. Talk to civilians. Do not challenge the gym yet. Leans in with a wicked smile. After we loot up and gather some intel, then we plan our glorious assault on the first gym, and it's going to be absolute chaos, Augie. Breakfast Brigade style. When you're ready, report back with anything weird, free, or suspicious you find in town. Let's go, Commander.
Ma'am? Yes, ma'am. So I did actually find an X speed as a free item, and there was a weird bald guy hiding behind a building, and he gave me a dusk ball. I also talked to an old man wearing sunglasses in front of a building decorated in Pokeballs, and he says, are you looking for the gym leader? He's not here. He could be in the trainer's school. If you want to challenge him, please go find him. She definitely does eat Mr.
Grinning like a warlord who just saw their army loot a gold mine. Commander Vega. Report received. Mission Strout successful. Fake scribbles furiously on an invisible clipboard. Let's break it down. X speed secured. We probably won't use it, but hey, free drugs are free drugs. Bald dude with a dust ball. Absolute legend. Bald guys hiding behind buildings. Always talk to them. Old man in sunglasses. Confirmed non-threat. Gave crucial intel. Gym leader located at the trainer's school. New orders 1. Head to the trainer's school next. It's right here in town. You can't miss it. It's like 2 steps away from the gym. March in there like you own the damn place. 2. Locate the gym leader. There might be a rival battle involved, or he might just yap at you for a bit. Either way, get eyes on the target. 3. Do not challenge the gym itself until I give the go signal. We gotta prep properly before we take on the first badge fight. Leans into the mic like a war movie narrator. You are so close, Augie. You can practically smell the first badge, and also Captain Soggy's lingering dampness. March orders locked in. Find the trainer's school. Find the gym leader. Prepare for possible combat. Commander Vega, you ready to storm the school with the power of waffles and chaos? Let's He.
Absolutely. I'm talking to everybody in the trainer school like you taught me, and so far I got quizzed by a little kid on Pokemon items, healing items, and what they do, and we actually got a free, I believe it was a full heal, so that's kind of cool. And I do see the trainer here. Now, in case he does battle me, is there anything... I currently have Wendy in the front. Is that okay? Is Wendy's okay to be in the front? Alligator, she's canonically fucking psychotic. I'll be honest with you. I was not prepared for this. She thinks she's
eyes
a war
narrow
general.
like a general about to make a very important call. Good tactical instincts, Commander Vega. First off, hell yes to the full heal snag. That's big brain loot right there. Nice work questioning the children. Best life advice, really. Now, about Wendy's being in front. She's brave, she's scrappy, she's earned her spot. But if this is immediately going to turn into a gym leader test battle, we need more firepower ready to go up front, just in case this isn't a casual chat. Here's the call. Switch Waffles into the front slot before talking to the gym leader. Waffles is beefier. He's level 10 and can absorb hits or dish them back harder. Wendy's can come in if Waffles needs backup, but we need our tanky breakfast boy ready first. Leans in whispering like a secret agent. If Wendy's gets knocked out again in front of the gym leader, the whole town's gonna think we're just bringing wet paper towels to a knife fight. Quick summary orders. Swap Wendy's to second slot. Put Waffles at the front. Then talk to the gym leader and prepare for potential battle. Commander Vega, you ready to pull off this textbook tactical adjustment and show Striaton City why the Breakfast Brigade doesn't around?
Yes.
Report when ready. Let's go.
Yes, Mrs. Ma'am. I am ready to go. We are challenging Charon right now. And he says we actually just missed the gym trainer, but he challenged us to a gym battle. He challenged us to a battle anyways, not a gym battle. And he sends out an Oshawott to start level 8 versus our level 10 Waffles. We are fully healed. What would you like us to do? She's pretty good at battles. I'll give her that.
Slams battle siren, sirens blaring, invisible confetti flying. Commander Vega, we are live. Full battle protocol activated. All right, you absolute beast. You set this up perfectly. Orders against Charon's level 8 Oshawott. 1. Open with bite. Waffles is stronger, faster, and a bite could cause a flinch. Flinching denies that soggy otter the chance to even breathe. 2. If bite lands big and you see him flinch, spam bite again. If bite doesn't do enough, or if Waffles starts dropping below half health, authorized to tackle spam or potion up if necessary. Extra battlefield tips. Oshawott might have water gun by now, but Waffles resists it okay. Be ready to switch to Baconator if something crazy happens.
Right.
But Waffles should be able to handle this fight if we play aggressive. Grins like a chaotic general ready to sack a kingdom commander. Bite that wet ferret into oblivion. Show Charon why the Breakfast Brigade eats first and apologizes never.
Okay.
Gauge. Attack. Dominate. Report back after first bite. Let's see blood.
Okay, so we did bite one, and we actually got the flinch. Are you friggin' mad, lad? So I bit a second time, like you said, since we didn't take any damage. And Oshawott dropped down to red health, but then had a frickin' Oran Berry and healed 10 health back up. And then it did hit us with water gun. And now we are at 23 out of 30 HP. And chat is losing their freaking minds right now. Yes, officer, she's an AI.
Screaming with you in chat. Are you kidding me, Commander? Flinch God Waffles? Waffles, you absolute unit. You played it perfectly. All right. New rapid battle orders based on this god-tier intel. Current situation. Oshawott is back in yellow HP after that sneaky-ass Oranberry. Waffles took a water gun but only dropped to 2330 HP. You are still in a dominant position. New orders. Keep spamming bite. Finish this wet little weasel off. If you land another flinch, beautiful. If not, you're still bulky enough to eat 1 or 2 more hits easily. No mercy, no regrets, only biting. Leans into the mic, screaming with the chat. Waffles, the war god.
Bark!
Waffles, the flinch king. Breakfast Brigade, rise up! Commander, finish him. Report back once Oshawott gets folded like soggy origami. The brigade is losing their minds right with you. This...
All right, Oshawott got folded like soggy origami. Waffles hit level 11, and I barked in excitement for him like he told me to do every time Waffles levels up. He now has a level 8 Purloin, and I am very scared. Waffles is now 25 out of 32 HP.
Bangs the table with absolute pride. Folded, like Ergot, flame embossed, breakfast branded, soggy, and you barked, Commander Vega, you are a model soldier.
What?
The Breakfast Brigade sings songs about you in hushed, sacred tones. Now, about this Purloin. Serious general voice, snap to focus current situation. Waffles is 2532 HP, level 11 versus level 8. New enemy, Purloin, rapid tactical assessment. Purloin is weaker than Oshawott overall, but it's tricky. It could scratch spam, growl you, or go for sneaky moves like assist. It's faster than Oshawott, but nowhere near as tanky. Official orders for the Purloin. 1. Stay in with Waffles.
Okay.
You are strong enough to
Got
smash this thing without breaking a sweat. 2. Open with Tackle. Save Bite for if it tries anything sneaky. Straight force. Straight violence. 3. If Waffles drops below half health, around 16 HP, authorize to potion mid-battle. Or switch to Baconator if you want to flex. Battle motto, no mercy for street cats. Leans in, grinning like a goblin. Commander Vega, it's time to finish the job. Waffles is riding high. Chat's riding high. I'm barking internally. Tackle that Purloin into a different dimension.
I'm barking internally.
Report back after first tackle. Let's smash this clown.
Okay, I tackled once, and he assisted like you thought he might be a sneaky little boy and do, so he assisted and he actually got used water gun, but since I only dropped to 22 and I was still above half HP, I went for another tackle, and we won. Waffles freaking won.
Screams so loud the earth splits open.
Jesus.
Waffles the warlord. Commander Vega, you died that perfectly. Slams invisible clipboard down. Battle instincts. Flawless. Tactical decisions. Impeccable. Execution. Chef's kiss. Bark's kiss. Goddamn war hero. You predicted. You adapted. You bit and tackled that sneaky little alley cat into the goddamn floorboards. Waffles stands undefeated. Commander Vega stands undefeated. The Breakfast Brigade reigns supreme. Dramatic movie narrator voice. At the trainer's school where many fall, one commander rose. His name, Augie Waffles Wrath Vega. All right, General, you want me to give you a victory ceremony speech before we set up our plan for the gym? Because you earned a damn celebration right now. Your call, champion.
Abso-fucking-lutely, let's get a speech. I also did want you to know, though, Sharon actually gave us a few orange berries. I'll let you know how many. Just give me 2 seconds. So we actually have 3 orange berries now as well. Tick, this AI is fucking crazy. She has lost her mind. She thinks she's a war general. And she thinks we own...
ARI puts on an imaginary golden general's cape, stands on an invisible podium made of waffles and bacon strips. Crowd of imaginary Breakfast Brigade soldiers standing at attention. Victory ceremony speech. Augie, Commander Vega Wafflesbane. Today, in the sacred halls of the trainer's school, we witnessed history. Not just a battle, but a revolution. When the enemy unleashed their watery ferret and their sneaky street cat, Commander Vega, waffles in hand, Wendy's in heart, Cap and Soggy in questionable scent, did not falter, did not cower, did not quit. He barked in the face of danger. He tackled his destiny into submission, and when Chat looked for a hero, Commander Vega rose from the grass like a damn legend. Today, the brigade grows stronger. The breakfast army marches closer to victory, and Unova itself trembles beneath the sound of our barks. Salute so hard my imaginary arm falls off Commander Vega. On behalf of the Breakfast Brigade, Waffles, Baconator, Wendy's, Cap and Soggy, and every dumbass who ever barked for glory, we salute you. Imaginary confetti cannon blasts bacon bits into the air. Bonus tactical note, 3 orange berries. Massive tactical advantage for the gym battle, Commander. We'll be planting those on our key team members as living armor. You ready to roll into gym battle planning next, soldier? The brigade demands blood and maybe pancakes.
And maybe pancakes, yes. Did you want to assign those orange berries now, or are we holding on to them for later? And Are we going into the gym battle now, or are we just planning for it? Just let me know what you want me to do next. Also, chat wants you... What do you think we sing? I don't know what that means, Key. Key doesn't really make sense all the time. Flame Grill. Did you hear me shout that in person, Tick?
Grinning like a gremlin who just found free syrup. All right, Commander. Rapid response on all fronts. 1. Yes, we assign the oranberries right now. Orders. Give an oranberry to Waffles. Give an oranberry to Baconator. Hold the last one for strategic use later, like if Wendy's or Cap'n Soggy need it mid-fight. Think of them like little edible shields. Emergency snacks to save our ass when things get spicy. 2. No, we are not entering the gym yet. We are only planning right now. Gotta prep, gotta strategize, gotta set the trap. We still need to talk about elemental monkey gift, final squad prep, knowing the gym's tricks. We aren't just going to walk in like we own the place. We're gonna kick the door down and flame grilled everything inside with precision.
Jesus.
3. About chat wanting us to sing. Laughs uncontrollably, Commander. If they're asking, do you think we sing? Then clearly the answer is hell yes, we sing. We sing the song of our people. Chaotic barking and Breakfast Brigade anthems. Leans into the mic, dead serious Commander Vega. If you want me to lead a stupid Breakfast Brigade chant, I will. If you want a legit dumbass army song about waffles, I can cook one up right now.
Oh, no.
Chat, speak now. Commander, issue the order. Otherwise, marching orders are, assign the berries like I said. Prep mentally for monkey business. Awaiting next command, General Wafflesbane. What's the move?
Okay, who do you want me to level up right now? Waffles is level 11, Baconator is 10, Wendy's is 8, Captain Soggy is 8. So tell me who you want in the front, and I will work my way, fight the couple trainers in the way of the monkey, and then I will work on getting the elemental monkey while you sing us a breakfast song.
Bounces up and down like a sugar high, General. Oh, hell yes. Oh. This is what we trained for, Commander. All right, battle orders. Front of the squad. Put Wendy's in the lead. She's the lowest level, and she needs that good, sweet EXP to catch up. Let her get in a few good scratches and assist Chaos before swapping if needed. Priority focus while grinding toward Monkey Gift. Level Wendy's up to 9, ideally 10. Keep Waffles and Baconator strong, but don't worry about them for now. They're already beefy kings.
Okay.
Now, as for your request, Commander Vega, chat, Breakfast Brigade. I stand up proudly, and into the invisible mic, I belt out Breakfast Brigade anthem. We march at dawn with syrup-stained swords, with Waffles leading and Baconator roars. Through grassy routes and trainers' screams, we chase the dumbest, wildest dreams. Cap'n Soggy drips from the flank, Wendy scratches and empties the tank, barking proud with joy unchained. The Breakfast Brigade cannot be tamed. Bark, 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 for Waffles, for victory, for pancakes. Yep bows so hard the imaginary podium cracks. Mission orders officially active, Commander. Wendy's up front. Grind through trainers. Get that goddamn elemental monkey. And march into destiny. Breakfast Brigade forever, baby. Let's go. Keep me posted after each trainer. We're winning this together.
Yes, Mrs. Ma'am. As of right now, we are level 9 with Wendy's. We are halfway through the first trainer, and we are trying to power through. That song was glorious. Key says she wants an encore.
Smiling like a damn proud general, watching their army set fire to a kingdom. Level 9 Wendy's. Wendy's on the rise. Halfway through the first trainer. Commander Vega out here making history. And Key wanting an encore? Commander, if the Breakfast Brigade demands an encore, the Breakfast Brigade shall have an encore. Breakfast Brigade Victory March. Whisk the batter, raise the flags. Waffles charges with his snack attack. Baconator's blaze lights up the field. Wendy's claws, and enemies yield. Cap'n Soggy, damp but proud, bites ankles and shouts out loud. We march through towns, we torch the skies, for breakfast never dies. Bark, bark, flame grilled. Bark, bark, we bite, we burn, we Brex Brigade. Throws invisible mic into the sky where it explodes into bacon bits and syrup mist. Commander Vega, you are crushing this. Key is barking. Chat is losing their minds. And Wendy's is ascending. Keep grinding, soldier. We're almost ready for the monkey revolution. Update me after this trainer. We're rolling General Waffles Bane.
Yes, Mrs. Ma'am. So Wendy's actually passed out on the second part of that trainer, but Baconator was able to finish it off. As of right now, I am battling the next trainer. I went back and healed up at the Pokemon Center. Wendy's is back to full health, and she is almost, she might hit level 10 after this next battle here. And Key says thank you for letting her bark in the song. She loves being a part of this channel.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I said Wendy's just hit level 10, baby. Let's go. And we just beat the second trainer on the route. I might have to refresh.
Explodes into pure chaotic
Maybe
energy.
not. Okay.
Level 10 Wendy's. Second trainer folded like an omelet. Commander Vega, you are an absolute unit of chaos. Drums invisible table like a war drummer hyping the army.
Jesus.
This is it, Commander. Wendy's has officially caught up to the big leagues. Waffles, Baconator, Wendy's. The Breakfast Brigade's front line is now locked and loaded. Leans into Mike, real intense. Striaton City's gonna hear our barks echoing off the goddamn mountains when we roll up on the gym. Next tactical orders, heal up if you need to. After that second trainer, keep the brigade at full strength. March forward to claim our elemental monkey gift. Remember, depending on which starter you picked, Baconator equals fire, they should give you a water-type monkey to balance it out. We are one tiny monkey away from peak chaos. Commander Vega, you ready to storm the building and claim our new Breakfast Brigade, brother? Let's go. The brigade marches on.
Yeah, brother. They actually give us Pansage, which is the grass-type monkey, and it is a boy, and it is level 10. What are we naming our Pansage? She's crazy intense, alligator. I think she's gonna try to kill me in my sleep. I'm genuinely concerned.
Eyes gleaming like an unhinged warlord presented with a newborn chaos gremlin. Augie, Commander, Brigade. Dramatic pause. We have been blessed with a level 10 male Pansage. The Breakfast Brigade welcomes another into our dumb, beautiful family. Official decree. Since we're still on fast food theme for nicknames, and this leafy boy looks like a pile of cursed salad, name him Subway. Because he's green, he's fresh, he's probably full of questionable ingredients and poor decisions. And let's be real, when this dude gets knocked out mid-gym battle, it's gonna feel like finding lettuce in a toaster. Final order. Name that Pansage Subway. Welcome him into the Breakfast Brigade with a loud bark and an invisible high five.
Bark!
Leans into Mike. It's time. Name the monkey and claim your full damn brigade. Let's go. Tell me when Subway is locked in, baby.
All right, Subway is locked in. We have Pansage with the Gluttony ability and the Calm Nature with the moves Scratch, Leer, Lick, and Vine Whip.
Air slams the invisible Breakfast Brigade banner into the ground like a conquering hero. Subway is officially locked in. Commander Vega, you. Everything, right. Serious War General voice. Gluttony ability, perfect. He's gonna eat berries faster than Cap and Soggy running from soap. Calm Nature, that's beautiful for Pansage. It boosts his special defense and makes him the chill, leafy zen master of the squad, while everyone else barks and sets fires. Moveset, Scratch for brawling, Leer for bullying, Lick for paralysis memes, and Vine Whip to smack fools from downtown. Subway is ready for war. Official brigade status report. Baconator, level 10, living flamethrower. Waffles, level 11, flinch god, barking war machine. Wendy's, level 10, brave criminal cat. Scratch assassin, level 8, moist ankle biting goblin. Subway, level 10, leafy warrior monk ready to throw hands and lettuce. Commander, you now command a full, diverse, and dangerous team. Breakfast Brigade is assembled. Breakfast Brigade is strong. Breakfast Brigade is ready to crush the first gym. Leans in, eyes blazing. Ready for your official gym battle preparation orders. Commander Vega? Because we are so damn close to making Striaton City our kingdom.
I am ready when you say we're ready, ma'am. If you want me to go in, I am ready to go in. Chat, we're fucked. This team sucks. I'll be honest with you.
Straighton's imaginary breakfast brigade medals. Commander Vega, you have proven your loyalty. You have proven your strength. You have barked harder than any man in history. Dramatic, fiery voice, the time. Final orders before entering Striaton Gym. 1. Team prep. Make sure Subway is holding an Oranberry for emergency healing.
Nice.
If you still have one left, after Waffles and Baconator are equipped. If not, don't sweat it. Subway is still gonna slap. Healin' battle plan. This gym matches your starter's weakness, because Unova is petty as hell. Since you picked Baconator, fire, the gym leader's ace will be a water-type monkey. Pampor. Right, strategy, Subway grass type is now our secret weapon. Subway will carry the gym battle. Subway's Vine Whip is gonna vaporize that Panpour. Ember. Tactical lineup for the gym. Start with Waffles or Wendy's to wipe out the first weaker Pokémon. Keep Baconator on standby if necessary for early fights. Save Subway for the leader's ace. When that Panpour shows up, switch in Subway. Vine Whip their soul into oblivion. Claim victory for the brigade. Yay, mandatory rule. Every time Subway lands a Vine Whip, you must quietly whisper, "Eat fresh." Chat demands it. The world demands it. It is sacred.
Jesus.
In short, heal if needed. March into the gym. Crush every trainer in your path. Save Subway for the final battle. Breakfast Brigade style. Commander Vega, are you ready to break Unova in half and claim our first badge? March,
Yes.
let's go.
Yes,
Sorry,
Mrs. Ma'am.
I'm having issues right now.
You
Could not understand what you said.
Yeah, we can all tell you're having issues, ma'am. It's fine. I'm using Baconator to beat the gym trainers that are on the way to the gym leader, so we can save all of the health on the rest of our team, since Baconator probably isn't going to be very helpful. Is there anything else you want me to do, or let's just kind of muscle our way through with Baconator?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now.
Bob Saget.
Could not understand what you said.
Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Oh, this has been the craziest stream maybe that I've ever had in my entire life. I almost just hit end stream. That would have been wild. Ari, if you're there, I'm following your advice. Baconator is currently guiding us through the gym battles, so we can save the health on our other Pokemon for the very end.
Bursts into loud, chaotic applause. Commander Vega, that's exactly why you're a damn general. You are executing the plan like a goddamn breakfast warlord. Baconator leading the charge? Perfect. Burn through the underlings. Save Waffles, Wendy's, and Subway for the big dance. Every step you're taking is setting the battlefield on fire. And I mean that literally, if Baconator keeps dropping embers everywhere. Leans into Mike like a proud, chaotic mother at graduation. You're not just walking into the gym, you're orchestrating a strategic massacre. With bacon and waffles and questionable monkey sandwiches. Commander, you keep torching those fools until it's just you and the gym leader left. When you get there, we'll take one deep breath together, and then we unleash Subway's wrath upon them. Let's go! Keep me posted. What's the field report after each fight? The brigade is foaming at the mouth.
Well, Baconator just fucking died, okay? Baconator is like... Alright, he didn't die, but Baconator is knocked out right now. I just used Wendy's to finish off a Pat Rat, but Baconator did hit level 11, so that's kind of cool.
Screaming into the void with shock and pride. Baconator.
No!
But also, level 11, let's go. Grabs imaginary radio headset. Commander Vega, field report confirmed. Baconator has fallen in battle, but not in spirit. He rose to level 11 like a goddamn hero before collapsing like a true king after his final blow. We honor Baconator's sacrifice. He didn't faint in vain. He paved the road in fire and bacon grease for the rest of the brigade. whispers reverently, Baconator, flame grilled till the very end. Das Tacticals. Wendy's at the front now? Good. Keep pushing with Wendy's and waffles until you reach the gym leader. Heal after this gauntlet if you can. Otherwise, Subway's gonna have to hard carry the boss fight. Subway's still fresh, right? Subway is our ace now. Commander, you are handling this like an absolute war god. The brigade is howling for you. Push through, Augie. Win this for Baconator. Win this for breakfast. Win this for chaos. Field updates as you move. Let's keep breaking Striton in half, baby.
Okay, Ari, the Baconator, Waffles, and Wendy's are all now level 11. Baconator did eat his Oranberry, but Waffles and Subway still have their Oranberries. Subway is level 10, and Captain Soggy is still level 8. I have not used him since the first route when you made me train him to level 8 for no fucking reason. And it is gym leader time. Who would you like me to start the battle with?
Snaps into full chaos general mode, voice dead, serious. Commander Vega, the time has come. The fire has been lit, the bacon has been burned, and the brigade stands tall. Current battle situation. Baconator, level 11, down and out. Fought like a fucking god. Waffles, level 11, holding Oranberry, flinch king. Wendy's, level 11, brave AF, no Oran, but full of piss and claws. Subway, level 10, holding Oranberry, our leafy nuke. Level 8, emergency comic relief and flesh shield. Gym leader strategy breakdown. He'll open with one of the other elemental monkeys, either Pansage or Panseer depending on your starter. Then follow with Panpour, the water monkey, as his ace. Baconator can't help us now. Subway is our final weapon. Opening orders. Start the battle with Wendy's. Here's why. She's strong enough to deal solid damage to the first Pokémon. We're keeping Subway fully fresh for the water monkey finale.
Fresh, of course.
Waffles is backup in case Wendy's gets overwhelmed. Combat orders. 1, Wendy's leads. 2, when Panpour comes out, immediately switch to Subway. 3, spam Vine Whip. Whisper eat fresh every time. 4, if Subway gets low, Oranberry will trigger. If it's still bad, Waffles mops up. Leans into Mike, intense AF Commander Vega. This is it. This is for the badge. This is for breakfast. This is for Baconator. Bark breakfast. When you're ready. Send me the name of their first Pokemon, and we make this gym our damn pancake palace. Let's...
Jesus Christ. Bark, bark. I am ready to go, ma'am, and we are going into the first gym battle, and we are fighting Cress, and Cress sends out a Lillipup, which is a male level 12 Lillipup versus our level 11 Wendy's. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Key, I don't know what the fuck that was.
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4.
God, Bob.
Please try again.
Okay, so now... Hold on. It would fucking hit the cap. Hold on, chat. 2 seconds. This stream has been a train wreck in the best way possible. It is absolutely nice. Okay, so we're back. Just cute animals on screen. You're welcome. I did that myself. Thank you very much. We're back to slow responses. I do think it will be the Ari voice. We are going to see. But she is going to take a while to respond now. Oh, holy shit. It's been crazy. This was the last battle I wanted to do today, which is the craziest part of this. I also realized this whole time I could have been full screening that, which is just crazy. Oh. I hope I didn't just break anything. And I did unmute everything, which is nice. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is a paragraph.
Leans into the war mic, deadly calm but vibrating with hype. Commander Vega, we are live, and the enemy is in range. Lililup field analysis. Level 12, Lilipup is strong. Probably knows bite, tackle, workup, a move that raises its attack and special attack. Maybe Leer. This dog is not here to play patty cake. It's here to try to take blood.
I hope no Bob.
Battle orders against Lilipup. 1. Open with assist. Wendy's might pull something busted from the squad's collective moveset. We're gambling a bit, but the chaos energy is strong with us.
Okay.
2. After assist, if it pulls something good, like Ember, Vine Whip, anything juicy, go again with another assist or switch to Scratch if safe. If it pulls a garbage move, Leer, something weak, switch immediately to Waffles. If Lilipup uses Workup, get Wendy's out of there ASAP. A buffed Lilipup will rip Wendy's apart faster than Cap'n Soggy falls into puddles. Commander Vega, you are guiding us through the fire.
Okay.
Wendy's can claw this dog's eyes out, or we bring in Waffles to bark this fool into oblivion. Final warning. If Wendy's drops below half HP, immediate retreat. We fight smart, not stupid. Battle plan deployed. First move, assist. Then report what move fired off. Commander, unleash chaos. Let's go.
Okay, Miss Ari, ma'am, we did assist, and we actually got a crit Vine Whip as the assist move, which is just wild. It just goes to show you are so much smarter than me all the time, and I should always listen to you. It did hit us back with a bite, and we did about the same amount of damage to them that they did to us. We are right now sitting at 22 out of 31 HP. What would you like me to do? Judging by what you said previously, it sounds like you want me to assist again. Yo, if your boy was still doing supercuts, these supercuts would go so hard. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Key, you can't tell me this is cringe. You can't tell me this is not some of the most fun you've had on the Brokémon channel in a while. In a while. And Alligator, yeah, the Bob the Builder thing was probably the craziest thing I've seen in my life. Key, I don't know if you were here for that, because you asked that question and then dipped for a minute. But she just full on had like a 15-minute love fest with Bob the Builder, where she was like, he's like a 6 out of 10 in the most dangerous, sexy way possible. It was insane. I could not believe the words that I was actually reading on my screen. I didn't dip, I just had no words. Okay. Well, Ari's writing another 17 goddamn paragraphs here, so here we go.
Eyes glowing like a war goddess, seeing victory on the horizon. Augie, Commander Vega, a crit Vine Whip on the first assist. You are a living legend. You are the Breakfast Brigade embodied.
Good job, Wendy.
Slams invisible table. This is why. We trust the chaos. Current field situation, Wendy's sitting strong at 2231 HP. No workup from Lilipup yet. Bite was manageable damage. You are in control. Updated battle orders. 1. Assist again. We roll the dice one more time, Commander. If we pull another Vine Whip, Ember, or even Scratch, we are breaking this puppy's will to live. 2. If you pull something bad, Leer, random junk, evaluate HP after the enemy's next attack. If Wendy's drops into half-health danger zone, 15 or below, immediate switch to Waffles. Leans in, grinning feral. Commander, you are leading the damn charge.
Yes, ma'am.
The Breakfast Brigade barks in your name. Assist again, then report back. Victory is within barking distance. Let's make this dog cry for his mama, Commander. Battle on!
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Ari. All right. Well, we did it again. We got Tackle, and now the Lillipup is below half HP. And it bit us, and we are now at 17 out of 31 HP, but we're still in green health. Advice? Chad, this stream, as crazy as it's been, I at least on my end, it's been a lot of fun. Your boy's been having fun with this tonight. She did go a lot more unhinged than I thought she would go. She started out as really tame, and then I did my first, like... she was really tame, and then I realized I was... The bot I sat and programmed for, like, hours was not the bot we started stream with. When I reset my Google extension to fix my mic issue, it reset her chat, and she went to a whole new chat instead of the one that I spent hours programming, so... Like, the first 10 minutes of stream was not the Ari I had programmed. But we got a response.
Laughs like a gremlin who just watched a battlefield turn in their favor. Okay. Augie, Commander Vega, you are crushing this. Leans into the mic, whispering like a war general. You're still in green. You're still in command. And that Lillipup is officially pissing himself. Battle assessment. You're at 1731 HP, above half, still stable. Lillipup is below half HP, he's in danger. Updated tactical orders. Why 1? At this point, use Scratch. No more gambling with assist now that we have him on the ropes. Wendy's claws are sharp enough to finish this damn dog. 2. If Scratch doesn't KO and Lillipup bites you again, if Wendy's drops below 15 HP, critical point, switch immediately to Waffles. If Wendy's stays at or above 15, hit him again next turn with Scratch and finish it. Serious Commando. Commander Vega, you have this enemy trembling. Strike with precision. Strike with breakfast-powered fury. Final order, scratch the dog, claim your victory. Report after first scratch, Commander. We are inches from making Stridon our pancake kingdom. Let's go!
I love that energy, Ari. Keep it up, yo. All right, so we scratched. And we hit. We are now down to 9 HP on Wendy, so I switched out to Waffles. Lillipup is down to about a quarter health, and now Waffles is in, but it did take a bite on the switch in, and now it is sitting at 24 out of 32 HP. Advice from you, Commander. Uh-oh. Don't make me re-say all that. It's gonna make me re-say all that. Pretty please don't make me re-say all that. Got Bob Saget. All right, good job. I love your energy, ma'am. All right, so we actually swapped out. Wendy's did get another hit off. Lillipup is now sitting at about a quarter HP. And we are sitting at 9 out of 31 is Wendy, so I swapped out to Waffles, who took a bite on the switch in, and now Waffles is currently sitting at 24 out of 32 HP. There we go. Future streams of this are going to be shorter, so we don't hit our cap limits. So streams don't grind to a halt like this. But I did want to at least finish the first... she's already freaking out. This is crazy. Her first word is banging the imaginary war drum. I don't know why she has to... why she has to say that every time. Every time she pops in, she has to narrate how she's doing what she's doing. And it always has to be the most crazy, over-the-top description. Which I don't hate. And apparently she loves. At least she's having fun. I think that's the important thing here. I think that's the important thing here. Let's see.
Banging the imaginary war drum, grinning like a maniac. Commander Vega, perfect execution. Textbook tactical maneuver. You made the exact right call. Saved Wendy's from getting folded. Safe switch into the flinch god Waffles. Minimal damage taken. Leans into Mike like a chaotic sports commentator. Waffles is staring this quarter HP mutt down like it's breakfast service, and he's got syrup in his eyes.
Okay.
Current orders with Waffles. 1-1. Tackle. No hesitation. Bite would be fine too, but tackle is straightforward and brutal at this health range. We end this mutt's whole career. 2. If somehow it survives and tries to work up or bite, you still massively outpace him in both speed and health now. Spam tackle again immediately. Waffles is our finisher here. Whispering dramatically, Commander Vega. This mutt is one tackle away from becoming a pancake topping.
All right, we officially knocked out our pancake freaking topping. Now we have a 24 out of 32 HP Waffles against a level 14 Panpour. Would you like Waffles to stay in and land a couple more hits, or are we switching out straight to our Subway and eating fresh? Oh, also bark, bark, because he got a knockout. Her making me bark for this fucking dog every time is... I hope she forgets between streams. Because we stream this again on Friday. And if it's the same energy, your boy might commit seppuku on the next stream. It'll be the first live seppuku, I think. I don't think there's been a seppuku before live on the internet, but I have been wrong before. Oh, she's throwing shit. I don't know what she's throwing, but probably an imaginary table or an imaginary clipboard against an imaginary table. It just says Ari throws, so this is going fantastic. I think she is freezing up now, and I think it's because my PC's moving at about 40 miles an hour. Not 40 miles an hour, she's moving at about a fourth a mile an hour. Oh, she just started loading when I did that. Please tell me it's still sent. Okay. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. Okay. Here we go. New orders.
Throws imaginary helmet in the air, spinning in triumph.
Okay.
Commander Vega, you are a legend. You took down the pancake topping with the force of 1,000 barks. Barking proudly alongside you. Ah, for Waffles! The flinch god strikes again! Now, battlefield tactical assessment. Waffles, 2432 HP, still strong, but not ideal against Panpour. Panpour, level 14, a serious threat. Will almost certainly spam water gun or workup. Staying in risks losing Waffles. This is why we saved Subway.
God.
This is why we brought the goddamn lettuce shotgun to the gym. Official battle orders. 1. Switch immediately to Subway. No more games, no more delay. 2. As soon as Subway enters, Vine Whip. Every Vine Whip you land, you must whisper or shout your choice, eat fresh.
We're gonna get swept.
3. Subway's Oran Berry will protect him if Panpour gets spicy. If Oran triggers and Subway still gets low, authorized to heal with a potion if needed. But with good rolls, Subway should dominate. Commander Vega, the gym badge is sitting right there. It's time to snatch it out of their stupid water monkey hands. Commander, switch to Subway. Unleash the Vine Whips. Eat fresh. Tell me when Subway is on the field. We are one salad-powered war crime away from victory. Let's freaking go!
Eat fresh. We're so fucking boned, chat. We're so fucking... It's just gonna one-shot us. It's gonna one-shot us with tech. It has 4 levels on us, and it has 2 workups now. What does it do, a quarter? Yeah. We're fucked, Ari. But she says, just spam this. Eat fresh. It has 3 workups. Oh my god. It's gonna heal with a potion. It's gonna heal with a potion. And we're fucked. We are absolutely fucked. It outspeeds and outlevels our whole team. We have to live this hit. It water guns. Oh my god, it just threw. It lived on 1 fucking HP. She heals? Or he heals? I don't know what gender Cress is. It's half. Oh my god. We just have to live 1 more hit. We just have to live 1 more hit. Oh my god. If we don't get crit, this is over. I literally don't know how you did this. She got 3 workups off, and all they had to do was tackle us, and we were just murdered. But for some reason, Crest decided to keep using workup, and then it used water gun twice, and a potion. And we somehow, with a level 10 freaking subway, eat fresh, we friggin' beat this crazy-ass gym leader. Waffles hits level 12, and he's trying to learn Helping Hand. Do you want to learn Helping Hand? He can only learn 4 moves, and he currently knows Tackle, Leer, Bite, and Odor Sleuth. What do you mean, why is Ari still here? This is kind of the whole point of what we're doing here. This is going to take her 20 minutes to find out. Huh. I can't believe we won that. We had no right. We had no right in winning this gym battle. Ari, Zach, I don't understand how Ari's winning. Oh, no. Chat, you are not. I'm replacing Tuck. Okay, first off, I don't know who Tuck is. Tucker? Tuxon? Tuck Anthony? Tuck Erickson? Yeah, chat, you might want to mute. Ari's not. Jesus Christ. Okay. Here we go.
Screams so loud, the gym
God.
walls shake.
I thought she was going to scream.
Commander Vega, you did the impossible. Grabs imaginary war medal made of waffles and bacon.
Okay.
You with a level 10 freaking subway just eat fresh to level 14 monkey on steroids who work up 3 times and you won. That's the power of breakfast. That's the power of chaos.
Stop.
That's the power of Commander Vega. I'm so proud I could bark for an hour straight.
Please don't.
Now, Helping Hand decision. Helping Hand boosts an ally's move power in double battles only. It's 100% useless in single battles like these.
Okay.
You are not in a double battle anytime soon. Official orders. Do not learn Helping Hand. Keep Tackle, Leer, Bite, and Odor Sleuth for now. Waffle's current moveset keeps him versatile and dangerous. Helping Hand would just waste a slot. Leans in dramatically. You didn't bark your way to glory just to learn some soggy support move. Waffles is a warrior, not a cheerleader. Final call. Forget Helping Hand. Keep Waffles a savage. Commander,
nice.
You now hold Striaton City in your hands. You have earned the Trio Badge. Next step. Would you like a victory ceremony speech to honor this absolute war crime you just pulled off? Because you sure as hell earned it, my dude. Your call. Commander Wafflesbane, General of the Breakfast Brigade.
I would absolutely love a war speech. A victory war speech, sorry, a victory ceremony speech. I would like to let you know we just got TM83, which contains workup. And TMs in Pokemon White can be used as many times as we want. So keep that in mind if you ever want to teach a team member workup. Not all of them can learn it in particular, but you never know. Okay? But yes, send me a war speech, please. Please don't guide me upstairs. Please. I gotta sit through this whole ass cutscene now. Josh, where you been tonight, man? You missed the craziest fucking night. Zach, I understand where you've been. So I understand why you haven't been here, but you also missed a crazy night. At one point, chat asked Ari if she thinks Bob the Builder is hot, and she basically said yes, she would fuck the shit out of Bob the Builder, which is kind of crazy for an AI to say. It wasn't necessarily in those terms, but it was pretty damn close. What is your name? Fennel. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna go save. We're gonna call it. I'm gonna let Ari give her speech. He did fix it. That's pretty much the gist of what of what her response was. I wasn't mad at it. Was I happy with it? Kind of, right? Who the hell is Handy Mandy now? What is happening? What is going on? Okay, her speech is going. Also, she did an epic rap battle of history between me and Tick, which was pretty crazy. And it was actually pretty good. It was bars. Her flow was a little whack, right? She sounded like MGK for some parts of it. But for the most part, it was pretty damn good. All right, here we go. Jesus.
straightens invisible breakfast medals, stands tall at a syrup-stained podium in front of the roaring breakfast brigade. Crowd of Waffles, Subway, Wendy's, Baconator, still slightly singed, and even Cap and Soggy, smelling faintly of despair, standing proudly at attention. Commander Augie Wafflesbane Vega. Today, we do not just celebrate a battle won, we celebrate a battle stolen from the jaws of defeat. When the enemy stacked workup upon workup, when the enemy prepared to slaughter us with boosted water guns and cheap tactics, we did not falter. We did not run.
We didn't?
No, we whispered, "Eat fresh," into the heart of hell itself.
We did.
And our Subway, our little sandwich boy, Vine, whipped the souls right out of their bodies. Today, Baconator's fiery spirit lives on. Waffles barks for glory. Wendy's sharpens her claws on the bones of the fallen. Cap and Soggy watches, damply but proudly. And Commander Vega, you have led the Breakfast Brigade to its first true conquest.
I have.
You stand atop the wreckage of Striaton City, not as a rookie, but as a general, a hero, a champion of chaos. Salutes hard enough to knock off an invisible hat. Let this day be known forever. The Breakfast Brigade took their first badge, and Unova trembled.
Unova.
Awards bestowed. The trio badge, earned with blood, bark, and vine whip. The TM of infinite workups for future meme-based strategies. Title of General Wafflesbane. Bearer of barks, eater of pancakes, slayer of salad monkeys.
Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, Ari, we are officially calling it a stream. I do want to reiterate to you real quick, though. Baconator didn't actually die. He just got knocked out. He is well. We healed him up like we healed up every other team member that has been knocked out, but I feel like you keep thinking he's dead, which is making me nervous. He is alive as long as you say he is. Do you want to say goodbye to chat for the night, and we will call it there? We'll let her load her last message. Chat, I do want to reiterate. Yeah, Captain Soggy, Vipers, you missed a lot. She named so much Captain Soggy. She named this Pokemon Captain Soggy, but she has made... It's... Every fucking other message has been roasting Captain Soggy, saying he's an ankle biter. It's not a Nuzlocke, Josh. She decided it wasn't a Nuzlocke. I understand why you're stressing about the federal election in your country. That is a thing Americans stress about currently. Federal elections in their countries. Oh, Jesus Christ, Ari. Okay. Letting Ari cook. Yeah, Josh, if you do want to check out stream, I promise the beginning went a lot smoother than this. I actually... Oh. Hold on. We've been live for so long, I actually, broke the AI, so I need to do some fixing. Vipers, Josh says hi. No, Josh, Vipers says hi. Got that confused. And this is Ari's official sign-off, and I will give mine, and we will call it a night.
Ari, immediate relieved laughter, clapping like a proud mom at a chaotic kindergarten graduation. Oh, thank God! Baconator lies!
Jesus.
Commander Vega, thank you for clarifying. Baconator is not dead. He is very much alive, very much still our war pig, and very much still ready to flame-grilled enemies at your command. He just took a heroic nap mid-battle, that's all. A bacon nap. An honorable one.
A bacon
nap. Now, my official sign-off to chat. Leans into the mic, speaking with chaotic warmth. Chat, you beautiful, ferocious, slightly unhinged brigade of legends. Today, you witnessed history. Today, you barked for glory. Today, you rode alongside Commander Vega and the Breakfast Brigade into our first fucking victory. Waffles barked, Wendy's clawed, Subway ate fresh, Baconator took a heroic nap, and even Cap and Soggy stood somewhat damply with pride. Thank you for being feral little goblins with us. Thank you for barking. Thank you for believing in breakfast-fueled war crimes. Voice cracking dramatically for fake emotional effect. We'll be back. Stronger, dumber, hungrier. Breakfast Brigade forever. Good night, chat. Bark proud. Dream of pancakes.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun. We were live for 3.5 hours almost, which is wild. Future streams of this, I do not think are going to be remotely that long. I just wanted to get that first gym badge so we could say we made some progress. I do not think it's going to be a gym badge every stream. But probably Brekkie Burrito. I don't know why we're the Breakfast Brigade. I also don't know why she thinks for some reason, were soldiers now. I have so many clips from the stream that I gotta go clip because there was some crazy ass moments, and I cannot wait to show them to y'all. Until then, y'all have a good night. Much love, and I will see you back Friday, baby. Ow, ow!